what's happening here that's not happening anyplace else.
I mean, the competitive level starts at 4 years old.
Classic rivalry.
Hall of Fame type coaches, great personalities.
All three schools, though, they changed the game of college football.
Florida State Seminole,
Miami Hurricanes,
Florida Gators.
You want to dominate your opponents and you want to get stoned, make sure that you roll up.
It's the roll up, it's the vibes. A gorgeous night in the Sunshine State, man. I'm kicking it with the illest. Larry Young, CJ, what it do, fellas?
Shit, coolin', man. Back in the hotel room, vibed out.
Harlan, does he sound? We do a little bit of technical difficulties. How you feeling, CJ? How CJ? How Larry Young sound, Harlan? Sorry about that. CJ, how you feeling, man? Fresh out of Dade, got some of that Dade County.
Yeah, man, feeling good, man. Had a pretty good weekend. Traveled down south. Had to go check on a vacation rental that I own or whatnot, just to hang out a little bit.
Right.
It's been a while. I ain't been down there, about a couple months. Just want to go down there and check on the spot, make sure everything was cool with it. People being rented and things like that, being staying in it.
You gotta check on your vacation spots, man.
Yeah, gotta check on these spots. Yeah, so I drove down there and everything.
Everything straight?
Oh, everything checked out good. There wasn't no pressure, man. Got some straightening, a little bit of straightening going on. One of the attendants, man. Had to get some straightening going on with them, man. Nevertheless, man, it was a good weekend. Good weekend at the Airbnb down south, and took care of business. So you're feeling real good.
Hey, Larry, we're gonna need you to fix your service, my guy. The streets already said you're gonna be ducking.
Right.
So we need you to fix the mic or whatever, man. But I had a beautiful time down in Miami. The weather was perfect. The tailgate. We do apologize for the difficulties trying to get everybody to that tailgate, man. It's a little different tailgate scene down there than we used to coming from college towns. Not near campus, not really by a neighborhood. So it's a little bit different. We're trying to navigate and find things. But nonetheless, man, I had a blast out there at the tailgate. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Devices was flowing. We had Bam Raw Diets. I don't know if he's in the chamber right now, but we had Bam Raw Diets out there kicking it with us. Friend of the show, Kenny, pulled up with some friends and whatnot. We put a shot in the air, some cushion in the air, vibed out a little bit. Overall, man, family pulled up. I had the kids out there.
Came out.
Kwame. Them boys went out to dinner. We'll have Larry Young come over here and chop it up a little bit about the dinner they went out to. Got some fancy shit going on. But yeah, I had a good time. Me and bro hung out. How was your overall experience down in Dade? Outside of the disgruntled tenants.
Right. Outside of the people that call you, every couple of days saying they need you to fix this, fix that, that type of deal.
Right.
No, it was dope, man. It was really a good experience, man. To see the tailgate we had was real dope. To see the people we interact with, via no cap and things like that on the timeline. To see that in person, to have that camaraderie, man, it was real dope, man. The people you mentioned, man, to get to hang out with those guys in person. Rivalry aside, man, with all three schools, it was good vibes out there and just people having a good time, man. Most definitely. So definitely enjoyed it. Brother Larry Young.
Microphone check 1 2. Larry Young, give us a mic check, baby. You good?
Pause. Can't get you on the mic check.
That might be your voice a little bit too. I think you're good now.
Yeah, my voice is a little hoarse.
No,
nervous.
Yeah.
Nervous?
Yeah, man. You know me. Shook one.
No, it sound a little off, man. We got to fix that audio a little bit, man. But the tailgate was fire. I had a great time. I didn't get to play enough cornhole like I wanted to. We was trying to get some production done. That's my only thing. I ain't get to chill and relax. We was out there working. But outside of that, great vibes. Before we get into our games, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That Georgia game caught me by surprise. We watched that at the tailgate. The Georgia game threw me all the way off. I expected Tennessee to win that game. I ain't gonna lie. The way Georgia squeezed down on that offense, that shit different. Bama also isn't the team that we thought they was coming into this season. We thought Bama was gonna beat the shit out of people. They now have 2 L's. So college football season is a lot different than what we thought it was gonna be. Georgia's gonna be look like top dog moving forward right now. They're the team to beat for back-to-back championships. Back to my team, Before we get into you guys' rivalry matchup, I might as well get my stuff out of the way. We won, man. I'm grateful. I'm humbly thankful that we walked out of Texas A&M College Station with a W. I said during the week that I wanted to see my offense put together a full game. I thought they did that. From kickoff, they moved the ball continually throughout the game. AR's had 3 games in a row, no turnovers. He went for 4 touchdowns, 200 passing. He loves the road. His biggest gains come on the road. I'm getting the echo. Mic check.
Yeah, you good now.
There we go. Yeah, okay. So his biggest gains come on the road. 835 yards the last 3 games, 9 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. So he's getting better. I see the progression in his game. Billy's doing a good job of developing him throughout the season. So I do see some improvement there. Montrell Johnson went for 22 carries, 100 yards. Etienne went for 80 yards. Etienne's a smooth criminal, dog. Real nice feet. That family got some sweet feet, man. It's genetics. I don't know what's going on with Naquan. I heard it may be some stuff outside of football why he's not getting snaps. But I would like to see Linger get some more snaps going forward. But right now, 5-4, bro. I said that was a must win for Billy Napier and the boys, CJ. I said, dog, we gotta win this game. We lost Cromani. That kills some momentum. You get blowed out by Georgia. You lose by 22 points. And then you come back this week. I'm like, yo, you're on the road. Now you fighting bowl eligibility.
Right.
So then I think those bowl games are very important. Somebody ain't gonna be able to make a bowl game, but those 15 practices during bowl week is deeper than just going on vacation and getting gifts. Those kids get it's like a whole new camp, like a fall camp.
And especially for a first-year head coach, man, that's vital in regards to the maturation of the program and in the direction you want to go as a program. So I agree with you 100%. That Texas A&M game was a must win for you guys, just for you guys to get to that, try to get to that bowl eligibility mark. Because who do you guys? You got South Carolina, us, and
Vandy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right. That put us at what? Yeah, we could get 8 wins for sure. I'm pretty sure we could get 8 wins. My defense was abysmal to start. A&M offense been struggling all year. They went up and down the field like they wanted to that first half. I don't think we stopped them one time. So it was becoming a track meet. They went into overtime up 24-20. Had the ball at half. So in my mind, I was like, bro, they up 4. Before I even go to halftime, hold on, let me stop. Billy Napier is terrible at 2-minute offense. I might start cutting the TV off for 2-minute offense, man. But we come out, they score, we get the ball. It's actually a minute, but we got 3 timeouts. He also didn't use not a single timeout the first half. We got 3 timeouts, a minute. We come out of the out the kickoff and get a delay game. Right out the bat. You get a delay game, bro. Out the special teams play. So to me, that was abysmal game management and coaching right there. That's a red flag. Echoing again, Larry. Huh? That was a red flag. His 2-minute offense is terrible, but we didn't get any points there. So we went into the locker room down 4 points, and they had the ball. So in my mind, Texas A&M probably gets this ball, march down the field, and go up 11. But our defense just got stop after stop after stop. I think they went 3 straight 3-and-outs. They only allowed 106 yards in the second half, and no points. They shut them out in the second half. We end up winning 41-24. Got to take the dub, man. A complete football game for my quarterback with no turnovers. He made some mistakes here and there, but nothing egregious. I'll take it. My offensive line did a good job. We ran for 291 yards versus them boys. Whenever we ran, every game we won this year, we ran for over 210. And most of those, in every game we won, there's a big run by AR. The games we lost, not so much.
I'm still coming in wild.
It sounds a little off, but we're just gonna thug it out. How about that?
I think that might be your voice, your actual voice right there.
All right, let's try it. Let's roll.
Yeah. How you feeling, man? Let's check in with you. How you feeling? I'm feeling good, man. I got my dub.
We got a super chat real quick. Ice Cold Noel 06, appreciate the donation. Let me start off like Park to them Kinks. Your school and the team you claim. Oh, okay, I got it. Fuck the school and the team you claim, baby. Hey, Teal, appreciate the donation. Top donor, Teal. Ain't gonna have that much money to pass out no more. Hey, nah, man. Hey, you already starting off wrong, man. Hold up.
2 L's.
I'm about to become a Bama booster. My school need my money more than y'all right now. Roll Tide. Nah, y'all got plenty of bags now. I know, trust me.
You can't pay to make Nick Saban younger. This is the decline. This is the beginning of the decline.
I
feeling,
kind of want to cheer for that, you know. But I'm good, bro. I'm vibing, man. You know, the Eagle landed, so I'm good. I had a pack flying in all the way from across the country. That got me in a very careless mood right now, baby.
Well, no, I don't care. Shit ain't finna work today, man. Let's get these callers on here, man.
I don't.
Let's get this shit popping, CJ.
I don't.
It's time to pod, man. Everybody waiting on no cap. We came in a little chill. We came in a little
what they
humble.
do.
It's a little slow, but we finna turn this bitch up a little bit, man. It's the roll up. It's the vibe. It's no cap. Ryan, friend of the show, Ryan, how you doing, Brand? We got a dub.
What's up from the Steel City, man?
What's happening,
man? Larry on, man. Listen, you didn't eat the whole gummy, right? You only took a quarter, right? Half?
No, I want no gummy.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. All right, look, before we get to all that. So I like what you said about the defense. What I noticed on Sunday, I think I tweeted you about this. What I noticed on Sunday in the second half was it was an adjustment made by the defensive ends and the outside linebackers. Because in the first half, they were getting outside all they wanted. Bootleg, screen, didn't matter. You'd see, Justice Boone, who I love, just chasing ghosts down inside. It was crazy. And then the first play of the second half, Haynes King goes to run a bootleg, and Princely standing there going, come on.
Set the edge.
Standing there.
Set the motherfucking edge, CJ.
No, motherfucker, not now. Let's go.
I've been asking for
right
it.
Now. And it was just
Guess who he replaced?
Yeah.
Guess who he replaced? Guess who he replaced, CJ?
No.
Wow,
Michael Cox.
Who knows? But
Bryn Cox.
It was night and day. It was a couple of adjustments, but then holy shit, it's like the whole thing comes together. Because look, CJ, Silk, you guys are defensive guys. I play defense same way. I did not play in college like y'all did, but played a high level in high school. Defense is assignment football. You go to your job. You can't do your buddy's job. You got to do your job. You have an assignment. You can't cover for somebody else. You got to try to do hero ball. Shit's going to go sideways in a heartbeat. You cannot do that. And the outside linebackers and the defensive ends setting that edge, staying home, allowed Ventrell Miller to take 6 one-on-one. Oh, we're going to do that swing pass? No, you're not, because Ventrell Miller's going to run that shit down. Like, boom. And now the defensive backs can just worry about covering what they're supposed to do, which was cover those guys, funnel them to the outside, not the inside, and shit just came together. I love it. What I saw from AR on Saturday was elite level shit, like elite level stuff. Because
man, the balls, look, he was dropping was insane, man. Like on some real shit, man. The fade route to Frazier's was nuts. That's NFL shit, man. Go ahead, Ryan. Get your shit on.
The best throw of the game. The best throw of the game is the one he made to Caleb Douglas in the end zone. He's sitting there.
That I don't like that one though, Ryan, because that's an interception if that DB don't fall.
No. It's not. Let me tell you why. Because he throws it to the corner side of Douglas. If you watch, go back and look at it again. So, first of all, AR steps up into the pocket behind the two rushers.
Yeah,
He steps up. He jumps to the side and backwards, and then delivers it this way, going to the corner.
Mahomes-like
and
shit.
if you look, the DB falls down, but he's pulling Caleb Douglas's foot, and Douglas is like this, catching it over here. AR threw it away from the defender, 30 yards. It's a sick throw. I mean, disgusting. But what we needed to see from AR was, I'm the best motherfucking player on this field, and you're going to know it right now. And that's what he showed on Saturday. It's like, I'm going to take this ball, I'm going to run it. It's 60 yards, I got no problem. It's one-hand touch. I'm still not down.
He finally pulled it, man. Whenever he pulled it, good shit happened. But he didn't even hit top speed. He cruised all the way 65 yards for touchdown.
And that's the one player that gives me that worries me going forward. Like that's the one player that worries me going forward.
We better worry about a lot of shit over here. We better worry about a lot of shit over here, CJ.
There's a couple, and the youngster is the one that you really should be worried about. 7 is different. Like
Sweet
Yeah, he's a
feet,
nice
man.
back.
he
Yeah.
is so sudden. Like he gets in the line, all of a sudden he's gone. Like it's just he's
That
out.
shit beautiful, man.
He's full speed in 2 steps, which is just that's Percy Harvey level shit. I mean,
It's gonna be a when we play Florida State. It's gonna be an impressive field of running backs, man. I'm gonna
it's
be
gonna be
honest
fun
with
to
you.
watch.
Both running back rooms got some talent, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be a battle of. I mean, the quarterbacks they all similar mode. If you look at like the matchup, there's a lot of similarities with us in Florida State, but
It's
we'll
gonna be
get to that
fun to
later.
watch.
Let's get back
It's
to
gonna
our
be fun
game,
to watch.
man.
Yeah.
I do like I seen some progress with him, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't turned the ball over.
Nope.
He's better in that department. We'll see what it
And he
looks
truly
like.
didn't make any dangerous throws. He didn't make
No,
any
I
throws.
wasn't
You're like,
mad.
oh,
I wasn't
shit.
mad. Only
No.
one that was a little iffy was one we just talked about. Outside of that, I was fine with his decision making. There's one throwaway he had that was just check down right there. I just think
No, I didn't understand it at
what
all.
the
It was
hell
the
was that?
throwaway above Henderson's head. He's standing right there in the flat. The defender's 12 yards downfield. You're like, what are we doing here? Like, what?
Yeah, that
The
was a brain
only
fart.
thing, the only thing I saw outside of the defense in the first half, which made me want to throw up, as a defensive guy and a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, where we play defense, or at least we try. Watching that defense was just, I wanted to throw up. It was disgusting. The only other thing I saw that I didn't like was the inability of Florida to put their foot on the throat of Texas A&M and be like,
Put it away.
put it away right now. Bully ball. This is it. We're done. It's what Georgia did to Tennessee. Florida couldn't quite do that to A&M until the very end of the ball game. It was like, come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Put it away. The defense keeps giving you the ball. Put it in the fucking end zone. Let's go. Get it done.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. Look, as for Miami, Florida State, as an uninterested party, I really don't care. Like, I dislike you guys equally, which is fine. We're all rivals, right? It's all fine. It was an interesting thing to watch because Florida State is getting better. As the year goes on, they're getting better. So is LSU. I mean, you look at that game now. If you play Florida State and LSU now, it's a completely different ballgame. It's shit show in the first week, but two teams completely disorganized, whatever. Miami does not look like they're getting better. Miami looks like it's regressing. And that should be look, Mario is killing it on the recruiting trail. That's fine. It's all good. That's looking up.
That shit got to close.
But yeah, you're right. It's got to hold together. I envisioned Mario last night was that scene from Jerry Maguire where he's checking his answer machine. Ain't nobody calling. Right? That's what I envisioned last night. But the problem Miami had.
They held them kids hostage last night. That was the word.
The problem that Miami has, as a Miami fan, you should be seriously concerned that the team is progressively getting worse. It's not getting better. And it doesn't show any signs of improvement. Like, there's nothing you can point to that goes, oh, yeah, that looks good. Like, there's just nothing outside of.
Let Larry on talk. He got something. Yeah, you talking about?
I understand your perspective. I absolutely think it could be a legitimate concern. I think for me it was just more of a reality check because we expected a complete overhaul overnight, and then immediately I start seeing, especially at the Middle Tennessee State game, I was like, oh, this is the same old team. This shit ain't.
Yeah.
I went right down to 6-6, right?
It ain't the same team. It's the worst team.
I understand that. I possibly, maybe they're begrudgingly going against the new staff. Could be. But I don't care because they weren't good before. Wasn't like, man, we had a good team that was doing good things. I do agree it looks worse. But again, we may have a clash of personalities and philosophies.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it could be there needs to be a purge in Miami, the same way you're going to get a purge in Gainesville, right? I mean,
it's going to be a big one.
We know there's going to be a purge in Gainesville. Yeah, we know that's going to happen. Shout out TJ Pittenger's going to troll my ass on Twitter going, hey, everybody's leaving. We know there's going to be a purge in Gainesville. We know that. But we know there's possibly going to be a purge in Miami because Mario's not going to deal with this bullshit. If they're not good enough to play, Mario's going to kick them out. The problem is that...
Now, Ron, what if you're not good enough to coach?
Well, that's what I'm just about to get to, CJ. The criticism... Well, the criticism of Mario in Oregon was he could recruit like hell, but the team wasn't well coached. And you're seeing it now. Hell, you got a first-year head coach who took an ass-kicking in week 1, but look what he has done since with that team. That's the same players. Outside of the quarterback, it's the same players. And Oregon is absolutely kicking ass on the West Coast. So, look, I don't know. I can't tell because, like, I don't watch every Miami game. I try to, but I don't have a jailbroken Amazon Fire Stick. So,
I feel your pain.
sorry.
I feel your pain, bro.
Do it. Sorry, Larry.
No, hey, listen, bro. I wake up and I can't find it. I have to literally watch the game 2 days later on YouTube. So
yeah,
I got a Fire Stick
truth.
plug. Y'all boys need a Fire Stick. I know a guy.
I sent Silk a message last week. I'm listen, I can watch an LPGA tournament from South Korea, but I can't watch the Miami Hurricanes. This is bad.
Hey, I said, man, that shit's funny till it ain't. At this point, it's really not funny.
No, you're right. They should be thanking us, Ryan. Their only national TV primetime game. They should be thanking us.
My favorite tweet of the week is Florida State sold out another home game.
That was funny.
Now I will say this. I will give them some credit. Going into the stadium, it was probably like 65, 70,
okay,
35, 30.
We had some Miami fans there.
It was some Miami fans in there. Like the pregame was
Larry,
the best shit going on they ever had.
Larry and I had said this, and this is correct. Miami is an event town. That's what Miami is. And without an on-campus stadium, and we see that here in Pittsburgh as well. The University of Pittsburgh does not have an on-campus stadium.
What does an event town mean? We gotta have to keep it moving though.
No, it's fine.
Finish your tape.
Miami's an event town, which means if it's not a big-time event, and playing Middle Tennessee and playing Duke is not an event. Sorry, it's not going to happen. They're not going to go 45 minutes north to watch that game in Fort Lauderdale, wherever it is. It's just not going to happen. So
That's
not having
support.
that on-campus stadium.
Well,
call it what it is. It's weak support.
It's also okay.
No, it just
let's call it weak support. It's also a much smaller campus. There's not a lot of students. The students can't fill it up anyway.
Don't give me that shit. It's the same size.
He's talking about students coming to the game right now.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter. Students is only 20,000. It doesn't matter. You got a 65. Look,
I know, but you were saying
they're no bigger than you.
No. No, what I'm saying is you're saying because it's not on campus. And I'm like, well, even if it was on
Pitt
campus.
has the same problem. No, University of Pittsburgh has the same exact problem. They play at Heinz Field. I'm not calling it the bullshit Acrisure or whatever. It's Heinz fucking Field. All right? Look, Pitt has the same problem. Unless it's Penn State or West Virginia or Tennessee. Yeah. They don't sell that shit out because when they had the on-campus stadium at Pitt, it sold out every fucking game. But because it's not on state, it's in the same city. It's weird. It's just a dynamic. Y'all need an on-campus stadium. Get those NFL alumni, build you a stadium. Get it going. Hey, look, y'all have fun tonight. It's going to be great. I can't wait to watch the rest of the show. Y'all have fun. CJ, Larry, on much respect. Take care, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Ryan, man, I appreciate you for hanging out. 45-3 was the scope. That shit's egregious. Before we hold on 1 second, my dude, we finna get it cooking here in a second. Hey, y'all, pound that like button, subscribe, comment, beef in the comments, all of that, man. Talk greasy to each other. It's the roll up, it's the vibes. We hanging out a little bit. The score was 45-3, my man.
Ice Cold, we got one more donation from Ice Cold real quick. Find that motherfucker that said
ain't no way around it, man.
Week. We ain't no joke, motherfucker. Hey, that's real. That's Kwame that said that they fucking. No, that was Kwame that said. No, that wasn't Kwame. Who was that? That was D-Rob. No, was that D-Rob?
I think it was D-Rob. Yeah,
D-Rob said our O-line was bad, and Kwame said that damn.
He didn't even mean it though. He just said "fuck y'all." He just had to shoot at you. Remember? And then when you start making sense, he was like,
Tia said, "If you keep in score, it only took a win over a 3-16 with the." With 10 plus starters out for them to start overhyping ish again. Ain't nobody overhyped nothing. I just said, what overhyped?
Shocker.
Evan Stewart was playing. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, he was out there.
Shout the roll.
I like that matchup the entire game of Marshall versus Evan Stewart. That was a nice little battle throughout the game. But ain't nobody hyping nothing. I just said his stats. His stats are his stats, man. I'll take the win. I ain't brag about it. I say I humbly am happy that we won a football game. We needed that motherfucker bad, and we got it. Anywho, what's up, bro? Talk to me, man.
Kwame, is Miami D-line still better than Clemson?
What's going on, man?
It never was.
Everything good?
Man, vibrations, man. Tequila flowing, Kush big. I can't not complain, man. I'm over 500. I'm scoring touchdowns every week. You know what I'm saying?
The
You go mistaken.
best Sunday of the year so far. Took care of business.
Yeah.
We took care of business, smoking on some of the Jungle Boys. Shout out to Silk for the introduction to the Jungle Boys a little while back, and with a little
Yeah,
Miami in there also on this Miami pack. Yeah, man, you know we came and did what we had to do.
Big Mario in the house.
Vanilla, right down their throat all night long, man. All night long.
Yo.
Running down the man throat is god awful.
Damn, man.
I hate to be on
That
the other
shit look
side of
terrible, Larry.
it. Hey.
It's
Man,
it's all
I'm
about
gonna say
culture,
this
man. It's
because
all
I'll say this, and I'm being sincere in my word because I was having technical difficulties. When me and CJ started talking after the game, I said, "Listen, y'all came out and never gave us a chance. We couldn't get out the shadow of our end zone to save our fucking life.
Y'all swag, sir.
And that's
That
crazy.
shit was over there.
Hold on.
My bad.
I won't lose my train.
Oh, you good?
So I had to credit them for just really putting us in bad situations from the get go, and then never letting up. Like, when were we not sitting down within the 10-yard line? And that's credit to everything y'all did right. We got our ass kicked. Ain't no two ways about it. But as much as I'm gonna just, like I said, it's nothing really for me to deflect about. Got our ass kicked. But I'm giving Florida State credit for being a much better football team. Year 3, y'all beating the teams you're supposed to beat. And, salute what they got going on over there. Next step is try to beat some of these guys. It's going to be tough. And even in them, I give y'all credit. I was tough in all them games. Clemson, Florida State, NC State, and Wake Forest. He ain't come out on top, but so since we ain't capping, I'm going to give Florida State credit for being a much improved football team.
yeah, man. But straight up, man, we was last night was the toughest team I ever played all. Last night was the toughest team y'all played all year, man. Y'all ain't come out there to play last night.
Nah, they soft. It's soft as baby shit, man. I mean, I'm watching people get deflected all, and again, shout out to the running back. The boy ain't no joke. Lead the nation in broken tackles. So I can't totally,
Listen,
part of it, that's what I'm saying. Part of it is, they soft, but, Benson
they
was
say 56 and 0 at the worst PFL of the Miami
Hey,
defense.
we put that one in fucking
Taylor
straight jacket, man.
and Williams.
That motherfucker left hard with his collar all over the place, man. We took that boy all over through there, man. Hell yeah,
I'm probably
that boy,
triple
man.
teaming my dog all night, man. I gotta go back and watch the break. Y'all jumped my man like Michigan State.
What happened to Leonard Taylor, man? He didn't show up. They said that boy ain't get a single stat.
We was laying on y'all, man. We was laying on them folks.
They probably made it a point to neutralize him. I'm watching live time. Like, I can't catch all of that stuff, especially when.
But it's the culture. It's just that y'all fans, it's just y'all fans, man. The way y'all acted, like it take time, man. It's a culture change. Like they got to buy in, but being a head coach, you got to work with what you got and know what your team good at. It's like Mario, like he gonna force them to do this, do that. Ain't a win here night in TVD that different of players than what they was last year, man.
I know what we need to talk
Ain't
about.
no way, bro.
Did they rush CJ? What you think? Did they rush TVD back out there?
Hell yeah, 100%. That man's season was
I know
supposed
we
to be
need
done,
to talk
bro.
about.
That
He
man's
rushed that man back out there.
I don't agree with that.
That man's season supposed to be done. So
I think he wanted to play.
I
told him,
But you got to save him from himself.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know how trash that O line is with the injuries y'all got on the O line. Like you said, it's a recipe for disaster. He can't move as it is.
Me personally, I would have told him.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have told him, but if you say, "Listen, coach, I can go," you sure? If you say you could go, I mean, I'm telling you not to. If he's telling me you can go, I don't. Because see, this is the problem too. You gotta get this caveat. I don't know what the diagnosis was. Was it a simple sprain? We have no idea.
No, I have no idea. But on surface,
so that does make something different.
If it turns out he needs surgery or something like that, the way he went out in that game, it looked like terrible.
Like he's on the run, scrambling.
Yeah, he was upset, man. He was upset.
Yeah,
he couldn't even get that wide open.
He couldn't put no pressure.
None. The arm was shot. It was shot.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
Man, Garcia, like he was petrified.
Real quick, bro, but that's the thing in practice. Like you standing stationary making these strolls and practice this, that, and the other. It's different when you in the game, man, because you got to move and do
shit.
Correct, like it's different. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So that's That's the big difference. But go
Yeah.
ahead, bro.
But yeah, man, I just appreciate y'all guys, man. Last time I was on the show was Boise State, man. Came in just Sunday. That's a long time ago, man. I've been listening for a long
Oh
time,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Had to
yeah.
come back
This is
for a
good
good
comeback
game.
time. I
Right,
like
come
what
Had
back
to
you're
for a
come
doing.
back
good
for a
one.
good game.
Right.
I just let everybody know that Lockboy number one right now, man.
Hey,
Lockboy
that
number
shit,
one on the
That's
pickle.
what's up, dog.
I'm trying
and
to
that
keep this
shit.
thing going.
Hey, nah, that shit ain't lasting too much longer, bro. You got lucky this past weekend, bro. But good stuff though. Appreciate you joining us, fam.
Hey, thanks for
All
hanging out
right,
with us, my
man.
dude.
Shout out, y'all boys.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure.
Yes,
No
sir.
problem.
Yeah,
Let's
she
talk.
been at the top of that
Let's talk
leaderboard for
a
the
little
last
bit
2
about
weeks.
that, man. Yeah, I didn't like that, man. I thought that was the way it went out. I was already skeptical about Van Dyke playing anyway. I was like, there's no way. Shoulders are tricky, and if you injure a shoulder, bro, I don't care
The
what it
throwing
is.
at that.
Yeah, I was like, you're throwing shoulder. I don't care what it is. That's a tough turnaround in 1 or 2 weeks. So I
Yeah.
was skeptical out the gate, and then for it to go down like that, I thought that wasn't a good look. Broham, what it
Yeah.
do?
What do you call it?
Call him Broham. This is my brother, man.
Larry,
Shout
I
out.
I
thought
don't
you
know why
was
you laugh
dead,
like that. That's
baby.
why I was like, what?
Larry, I thought you was dead, baby. You're alive, bro. I'm glad to see you alive,
Man,
baby.
I was
President,
wide awake.
CEO of Capilot Records, nigga.
Hey, just know your check ain't coming.
What he said, bro? He said
Oh,
he
man.
couldn't see how they could concede a victory to us, right?
Oh,
We
man,
was
these
just
niggas were doing
terrible.
all kinds of crazy.
I got a
ass
job now. This is how we gonna do this. Previous to the game, I got to sell my team. After the game over, I can tell the truth.
No, you gotta be realistic with
nigga,
these takes, bro. I was gonna finna come out here and say I'm gonna beat Georgia, bro. People gonna look at me like I'm nuts,
I
man.
didn't think you was gonna beat them.
No, I'm saying I couldn't do that. I couldn't lie to these people. There's no way you can confidently thought like y'all had a shot versus Florida. I kept saying this. I
Man,
don't
that man
fuck
told
with
me a
Florida
boy
But I ain't
State.
even
lied
said
Everybody
that.
like,
to my face.
Silk like Florida State. I don't fuck with Florida State at all. Y'all already know how my history with Florida State on the timeline is, bro.
Yeah,
That
but I don't
shit,
need none of
that
y'all
shit is
cheering
crazy.
either.
But
That nigga got on
I
Elon Musk
just
Twitter and talking about
just watch
they
enough
got the
football.
best D-line better than Clemson.
I can't
Y'all
speak
niggas
for
got on your
fun.
doggone show.
That
last
boy
week
said he got a
all
better
kinds of
D-line
crazy
than
egregious
Clemson.
capping.
This motherfucker show up in the stat sheet. Man, come on, Trey.
Oh no, not stats.
Hey man,
I ain't know that boy was at the game, man.
Hey, how your before we get started, man? Hey, Larry,
You know
how
they ain't gonna
your,
wash the jersey, right? They just gonna hang it back
mental,
up.
It's mental health hurricane month. How your mental health? How you doing, dog? Before we get into this cap, this no cap.
You just made that shit up. But it sounded
No,
pretty
that shit real, man. It got to be some type of special fentanyl in them empanadas down there, boy. Cause y'all boy,
Man,
y'all
let me
boy
explain
bleed that
something to
shit.
you.
Y'all
My
bleed all
boy
that
hit me
shit, boy.
up and
They
he
believe
asked
it
me
every
the
year.
same question that you asked. He said, "Hey man, are you okay?" I said, "Man, I'm groovy, baby. I'm feeling real wavy." He's like, "But y'all laws." I said, "Listen, if I base my emotional state and mental health on Miami football, I would have been dead at least 6 years ago.
yeah, fuck
You
all that.
can't,
It's
you
no
know, that
cap.
can't feed my soul, man."
We ain't come here to be wise and wholesome and
Hey, that's the
rational right
truth.
here. We
I'll
came here
send
to
you
be
the
childish
screenshot.
and fanatics.
I'd have been dead at least 6
We
years
came
ago.
here to shit on you today, Larry. Y'all. We ain't come here to hear
I feel,
your
come
humble
on.
No
speeches.
toilet paper.
Who
No
how
toilet
you
paper in the
losses.
Airbnb.
weirdo ass motherfuckers that
Well,
want
you
to
was
shit
talking.
on me?
You was
You
talking
need to
greasy,
console
man.
your feelings.
You ain't scored you ain't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks, man.
We
No.
saving
Big Mike
it
pulled
for
up in the
Clemson.
doggone slingshot and kicked that ass, man.
Yeah, we drove the slingshot down, man. Put that bitch on the damn plane and drove that shit around Dave.
We
Hey,
we opening the
motherfucker.
playbook
Doing donuts
against
in that
Clemson.
bitch.
That's why
Yeah, we
don't
doing
wanna
donuts
show
in the
y'all
hall.
niggas.
Hey, recruits, come hop in this motherfucking slingshot real quick.
Okay, that recruit shit, all y'all keep talking about. They still ain't going to see y'all. We had them boys
I
tied
know
up.
somebody who was down there to see us.
We had them boys duct tape in the
Yeah.
room, man. I told you.
I know a running back who was down there to see us, who seen some more running backs
God
get
bless
off
him.
again.
God bless that kid.
Oh, okay.
If he's a running back, he should be looking at coming over there. Y'all doing a good job.
I tell you
No,
what,
you-
it was good. You slept all year, dog. You slept all. Every time y'all got an ass whooping, you fell your ass asleep. You fell your ass. That's why you ain't see this ass whooping coming. Cause I asked you in person.
He ain't watching it on.
Yeah, he ain't doing no film study.
That nigga went to sleep and then woke up and popped in one of them old ass DVDs. Rehype yourself up. I said, Larry, I said, y'all, you really think y'all gonna win? After I heard you on the last show, I said, dog, you for real? Y'all think you gonna win? He's like, this is how I want y'all to feel. This is how I want you to feel. You feel just like how I felt last year. That's what you told me.
That was they shit.
Yeah,
No, this was their shit,
right?
That
was the truth.
This was they
I
wanted to
felt
tailgate.
good last year too, though.
You did. I'm not talking.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
did.
speak for you. I'm speaking for me.
He was they shit at the tailgate. They shit at the tailgate was all the pressure on Florida State. They supposed to win.
Right. That was
Are y'all in the group chat saying this shit? Why everybody got the same message?
And it was on cue with that shit, but that was a
Yeah.
like a motherfucker, boy.
Oh,
That was Gideon on what's his name? But my thing was,
There's a slew of you
boy
motherfuckers.
say,
There's
well,
a nigga on the plane telling me that same shit when I was flying
had
out.
no pressure. It was a
10
beautiful
points
day
up,
outside.
dog.
The birds were chirping. It was like, man,
what I told you.
relax.
Why I told y'all, the only reason I pick us to win. Rivalry game. That's it. So I told the truth. It's all the truth I can tell before the fucking show. Kiss my ass. I'm not gonna.
That's a different shit. You said some
No, hold on. That's on some real shit, right? That's a different type of shit show y'all got going on. That's why I knew the rivalry didn't matter, because it's a different type of shit show. Y'all got a lot of dysfunction. When you got that amount of wins and the season going this bad, bro, because I know my locker room upside down. But we got some positive shit. That's why I say I needed a win. You know, you need a motherfucking win. You need a touchdown. Like, that's what you need. Like, get past the 50 more than 3 times, that type of shit. Like, it's small goals. You'll get to the touchdown. Start with, like, incremental shit. Right. Yeah, you'll eventually get in the end zone.
Well, gee, thanks a lot, Coach.
Well, y'all got the field goal part of it down pat. Y'all got the field goal part of it down pat.
Coach me for. Hey, I ain't the one coaching fumbles and getting pinned. I'm not coaching this shit. All right?
I saw you in front of that TV screen trying to coach that shit, though.
You probably
we got some egregious footage to put out on you, Larry, too, man.
Don't put that one out.
That's why I missed some great shit,
Instagram, bro. Hey, I can't say that, man.
I missed some great shit,
man.
No, I can't say that.
You can say that, bro.
No, I cannot.
All right, we'll know what we're talking about. Hey, Trey, we got to keep it moving. We got a lot of guests tonight, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh man, I had some more.
You got some more? Get your shit off. Go ahead, get your shit off. You got some more shit?
Y'all pulled up with the bearded Chicos, and y'all motherfuckers was leaving before second quarter. Y'all niggas was hauling that shit up out of there. I was like, what the fuck?
And we're in the parking lot. Hey, we ain't go inside the game, CJ. We outside the parking lot. They coming by in droves, man. The second quarter, like, yo, what the hell's going on?
Hey, my time.
Ass whooping was upon y'all.
That motherfucker Larry on was pacing that bitch like a doggone baser, boy. That boy either took the hat off. That nigga was sweating. He's sitting inside the car, hot boxing this shit.
Hey, bro, I kid you not, bro. He didn't cut AC on that bitch on. Hey, I kid you not, dog. The second deal.
Nigga said CJ need to bring his ass. CJ need to get his ass up out of here right now.
I got something useful.
I said, man, CJ about to be in the confetti like he did in the LSU game, bro. That
motherfucker would leave up out of there. Hey, I said, come on, man. It's 31-8. Let's fucking go home, please. Or 38-1. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no 8 points, boy. How the hell you gonna
get? He gave
I gave y'all 12. I said it's gonna be
69-12.
I gave y'all niggas 12. Oh, yeah. And you lucky Big Mike took the doggone foot off the pedal because he was about to doggone.
Bro, we threw the ball 12 times, Trey. We threw it 12 times.
Trav only threw 12 passes.
But Trey was crazy though, bro. I swear to God, second quarter, bro, it looked like a typical Miami home game around second quarter, boy.
And that boy Ivy got ankle weights.
Oh yeah.
That boy running in quicksand, man.
He caught the lead with damn interception too.
Pokey pulled away from that boy. That was a
fire interception.
Question for you, Larry.
The interception was gas, but when
Jit
pulled away from it in the first quarter, that was embarrassing. You gotta fake a hamstring. That's what Ivy gotta learn. That's 2 games I done seen him get barbecued and not fake a hamstring injury. That boy has no awareness. What's up, Trey?
Yeah, I got a question for you. Y'all boys trotted out all your whole depth chart of QBs, right? You know what I'm saying? And Trav just looking at y'all. He done bust your ass twice, back to back. He looking for another year to come back and do it next year. Who lead the regime next year? When y'all come down to the real dope.
Ooh.
You talking about that quarterback?
Yeah.
You think Van Dyke bite?
Okay, we talked about this too. He might as well go to the league if he's not going to. He might as well go to the league if he's not going to go to elite team like a Tennessee LSU. I don't know their quarterback situations. If it's not an elite situation, I don't think he can gain a lot more, and he should go to the league. That's just my opinion. I mean, that's
a
obviously that's up to
he
him.
need. I think he need another year of tape.
Because he only got 6 games of good film, right?
No, he played 8 last year. Remember?
That's what I'm saying.
He got better as it went through. It just depends on how people evaluate this stuff. He's still on most of these boards. He just done fell down like to 6 instead of 3.
So who lead the charge?
Well, no, he way lower than that.
Yeah, that bitch ain't gonna be 6. He ain't gonna be a top 10 quarterback.
I just looked at one yesterday.
I promise you, he ain't gonna be a top 10 quarterback.
Above him, which I told you he was above him and Henry.
All that shit cute now, bro, but he won't be a top 10 quarterback if he do come out.
I don't think he'll gain a lot more. But
I think the quarterback is Jakari, right?
Jakari, yeah.
Yeah, Jakari Brown, I think, is their quarterback.
God bless.
So too, yeah. He got a lot to work on though. So.
Dead flies everywhere.
Oh yeah, big smoke next year.
We gotta keep moving. Trey. We got more people to get on here, man.
All right, Trey.
Salute y'all boys, man. Love the product, though.
For sure.
Sorry for your loss.
Fuck you, Trey.
What up, bruh? It's the roll up. It's the vibe. Hey, y'all like, subscribe, all of that. We appreciate the super chats. But it's all absolutely free to hit that like button. We be having thousands of listens, but we only have like 200-300 likes. If you listening, just show some love, man. That shit helps us out in the algorithm. Help more people find this show and join this community. What it do, my dude?
Real quick, we got a super chat. Roy Jones, Kwame D-Rob, and those Miami players. I need y'all boys to come on tonight and answer for your comments. Man, listen, I'm not sure Kwame will join, but I know D-Rob, he had a prior engagement. He hit me early in the week, said he won't be able to join, but I think Kwame probably duck this one.
Yeah, it's all cap. That was me that sent that comment, by the way. It was all cap.
Oh, okay. What's good, bro?
Not much. What's going on, CJ? Larry on Silk. Hey, I'm a long-time listener of the roll-up. This is my first time coming on, though. But, yeah, man, shout out to y'all boys. Y'all boys doing y'all thing. But, yeah, boy, I gotta get Kwame and D-Rob. Whoever said y'all line was better than Clemson, what was that?
Them boys said they D-line is better than Clemson D-line. Off of a Duke game, off of
I said consider the competition. I be saying that shit, but they just like they don't make the schedule as they shit when I say that. So they right.
Hey, shout out to Trey, because I was gonna say that. I was like, boy, y'all Miami fans, all the Miami fans that thought y'all was gonna win, like y'all really need to get evaluated, like mentally. Because it's like if you understand like simple like sports, it's like how do you think you're gonna win when y'all barely can score a touchdown? It took y'all 4 OTs to score a TD against.
No.
They didn't score no TD, boy.
Don't you give them too much credit. They ain't score a TD.
14 points, but they ain't scored no TD.
Won a touchdown.
Oh, won a touchdown?
Nah, Mario creative.
Y'all started the streaks. How many years without a bowl?
We talk about pure offense and one-on-one stuff. Nah, baby. Nah.
You went streaking first.
This is totally different.
Is it 5 now?
Totally different.
5 what? What you talking about? What you said, Larry?
Is it at 4 or 5 years now?
4 or 5 years what?
Without the bowl.
Oh, I don't know now. Y'all gonna make one?
No. See how easy it is to just tell the truth? Lying ass.
Shit, you been lying on them? Yes,
This is no cap. This is no cap. This is no cap.
You have been lying all year, bro.
You
been lying your ass off.
Y'all lying. Y'all lying.
And then you come over here like
every time reality smack us in the face. I say, hey, this is what it is now. You say, hey, are the crews gonna leave? I say, hell no. He said, hey, how y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It would be historic. If y'all keep this class together, I'm gonna be honest. I'd be impressive at how much, you know what I'm saying, like people have no foresight. Because if them just all stick to that, they exactly, CJ. Right. And that's my take. So I'm gonna be very impressed if that class.
They don't want to come to y'all. Who cares?
No, it's all good. It's just a tape.
Which y'all don't cry for us. Oh no, they getting talented morons. You know that's.
I forgot y'all got Clemson too.
I ain't saying that like that. I'm saying, if those kids choose to go to that product, right, and stick to that, I am gonna be very impressed. I don't think it sticks. I've never seen nothing like that. I've never seen a football team that bad finish high in recruiting. So we'll see how it all closes out, man.
Ain't nobody gonna be more impressed than me.
What y'all boys? How y'all getting these recruits? Y'all buying them Hellcats or something? I don't
Nah,
get
that
it.
shit played now. You got to get the Beamer now. They don't really. They do black man winning.
Y'all must be buying them M8s or something.
Listen, brother.
You need to buy some wins.
You
need to pay the refs off, man. You gotta pay the refs off something, bro.
You're paying the wrong people.
Why you think
Paying
Nevin
the wrong
Shapiro?
people, man.
Why you think Nevin Shapiro ratted? He paid for wins, man. He ain't getting no return on his investment. So he acted like a bitch.
And he got wins.
Hey,
that's what y'all knew Nevin Shapiro.
Shapiro didn't get wins?
No, we really.
And when Mario don't get wins, they
that's
lose.
when we went to shit.
Shapiro
That's kind of the start of five.
Okay.
When
That
Mario
was
don't get wins, they knew
Started
Shapiro was gonna
falling
do the same shit, man.
Right.
Hey, quick question. Y'all doing the tailgate for Classic? I live in Orlando, so I want to pull up to y'all boys in Miami, but I
I be in
couldn't make it.
Vandy, man.
Yeah, we gonna be in Vandy.
And going to Nashville, dog. One
Dang.
and two,
Yeah,
dog. Trying to
wanna
travel a
go to
little bit.
rooftop.
Yeah. Trying to get on the
Y'all
rooftop.
doing one for the Florida game in Tally?
We planning on it. We're gonna
They
talk. We're
trying
gonna
to
talk as a
Lincoln
group
High
first.
School got a game that night, so they're trying to see if they can work out the logistics of it. We're gonna have everybody all piled up, funneling through one area at the same time. So we don't want to promise you nothing yet, but just stay tuned. We'll keep you informed, bro.
Funny as shit, man. But yeah,
Hey,
man,
that was a good one.
yeah, that was a good
But
one.
it's another national televised game, though. You know what I'm saying? Something that y'all boys allergic to, unless
It's Friday night, bro. It could be Vanderbilt and Duke.
y'all boys play Tuesday night if you get y'all on national TV. How's looking for y'all?
Hey, man.
Hey, right now, Georgia Tech's favored to win that football game. How you feel? how you feel versus Georgia Tech?
Yeah, Sam's going
not
all through
confident.
that shit.
Not confident. Them boys won. They feeling real big doggish.
Are y'all gonna win another game this season?
I think they done.
Very tricky. I can't tell you.
If you don't beat Georgia Tech, you ain't beat nobody else.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if we don't beat Georgia Tech, that's a dub. You can go ahead and put a bow on that. We done. Yeah, we got to win Georgia Tech to win another game this year. Pitt can maybe be tricky. I think that's at home too. But
Is
That's a neutral site.
Y'all play Georgia away or away?
No motherfuckers they come to the last game of the season versus Pitt.
Nah, nobody. That big will be 3 people in that bitch, man.
This is why I got no boys now, right? And it's so funny because like most of the game I wasn't really yelling all that much because this shit got clean real quick. But I was arguing with this dude about owning a piece of shit versus renting some fly shit because he kept telling me dope was y'all's, and I was like, but I've been in that piece of shit a lot of times. It's a piece of shit, and he goes, "This college."
Man, y'all got them people in the red this year, man. Y'all got them people in the red all year. They lost money on y'all,
business
boy.
on them.
That's why them tickets so overpriced yesterday. They had to make some of their money back yesterday, man. y'all had them boys in the red all year, man. Hard Rock about to kick y'all out, man.
They get evicted.
Yeah, they ain't getting no money. They ain't getting a return on their investment.
It's nice down there, man. I don't know.
Play at the soccer
Here's my
stadium.
thing. Miami fans, any of y'all listening to the show, y'all need to go to the game. It's a nice place, man. I don't know why y'all don't
That
leave
shit's
y'all
very
home
nice.
and go support these kids, man. Pull up. That's
it's
a
very nice.
support thing. I don't want to hear nothing about it's an event town. Shout out to Ryan. That was an okay take, but nah, man. No event town, man. Support them kids. Y'all want them to stay home and play there. Go to the damn games, bro.
It's a lot of UN fans right there in Miami Gardens, right? It's a lot of UN fans right there in Miami Gardens.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Neighborhood, yeah.
Like you said, if you consider you a fan of the team, I agree with you. As a college football fan, especially right there, why would you just not? Just
especially
like
the timeline talk on matchup.
Everybody rather
I'm gonna
watch
keep
it
it
at
G.
home, bro. It's a job, all right?
No, I'm gonna keep it G. The timeline talk on matchup, right? So everybody be all in on the timeline and in tune in recruiting, injury, whatever news it may be, but you stay in South Florida, but you can't pull up to the game. Nah, don't give me that it's so much shit to do in South Florida bullshit. It seems like you wrapped up in college football, right? Right.
Who's gonna be doing that, man?
Right, they
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I said, if you consider yourself a part of that culture, why just not go support it? It's always everybody would rather watch it at home.
Nobody wants to spend that money to go see y'all lose. That's why.
It's $5.
It ain't no money. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it do be $5.
They give you free and they give you free snacks.
Get in that motherfucker pretty cheap. You can get it at Middle Tennessee State. I promise.
That's another thing, man. Come to the goddamn games, man. Give these people some practice. The damn concession stands, they ain't know how to fucking work that shit last night.
They ain't know how to park us or nothing in the parking lot.
None of that shit was a fucking madhouse. They ain't know how to. They ain't out of coordinate none of that shit. Come in the
No,
goddamn
too many
games
people.
and give people some goddamn practice, man. Come on, man.
Hey, but man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I just had to call in because really I wanted to get on
Sure.
Kwame and D-Rob head for all that cap they was saying
Everybody
last
show
week
up,
Sunday, man. And y'all need to call the Miami players in. You see, when Silk had asked them what is they gonna win, they all like hesitated while I bust out laughing, boy. I said, y'all know what time it is. I said, boy, y'all know what time it is, boy. But yeah, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
Sure.
Hey, I'm gonna make it to one of y'all tailgates. Keep doing your thing.
Sure,
man.
we're gonna link. We're gonna try to make Florida State, Florida happen for sure, man. Appreciate
Okay,
you,
yeah,
bro.
I'm from Tally, so but I live in Orlando.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Pull up, man. Come
Yes,
on
sir.
for Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all be good.
Yes,
Already.
Man, we knew
We got
we
some
was
super,
losing.
we got some super chats to get to real quick. Shout out to Annette. What do you guys think about Norvell's conversation with Deuce on the sideline? That's a very good question. I thought it was a great conversation. I felt like he handled it correctly. He how can I put this? He commanded respect. At the same time, he was giving him respect and trying to calm him down to let him know that, hey, I understand this, that, another, and just trying to calm him down and let him know they come reel him back within the situation. And then the next series, he got in the ball right after that. So I love what it is. You can't let that type of stuff slide. You got to address it, but it's the way you address it, right? So I felt like he addressed it correctly and did the right thing as a coach. Give him the ball that next series. So
Right.
I like that a lot, man. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't mind like hard coaching. I got a son right now, and I don't mind like to get into Facebook. Just like coaching is like parenting. I think like you don't coach every kid the same. He around them guys every day. He know how he has to get through to them and connect with them. So I thought he did a good job, but I don't think it was any bad communication, nothing like that. It's just like football.
Yes, sir. Justin, what's good? All Miami fans, you're welcome. Sincerely, a Noah fan. We might beat Florida by 45. We're going to beat them by
Beat
50,
who?
Justin. We're going to beat Florida by 50.
That shit was funny till you start lying. No cap.
See how he changed on you? I knew it too. I said, wait to hear this part.
Ain't
Bam,
man,
what's
we-
good? Salute to the scattered rain showers. Go Gators.
Hey, Bam was out there
Amarillo,
cutting the
man.
food, man. Bam
Yeah,
is
he was.
hilarious, man. Shout out to Bam Raw Diets. What's up, bro? You kicking
got
it?
another
How you
one,
feeling?
got another one,
One second, bro. 1 second.
Yeah, shout out to Florida, boy. Larry, you said the floor was 8-4. So what is this, the basement?
Them boys in hell.
Them bitches in the cellar right now,
Them
man.
boys in
Yep.
football hell, man. That locker room is filthy right now.
Good.
Oof.
That locker
Get a
room
shovel.
is nasty
Get a
work,
shovel.
bro.
What's good,
Get 'em
bro? How
out
you
here.
doing?
You
I think
muted.
you muted.
Can't hear you.
Sound like you muted.
Look like you saying some funny shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, done fucked up the punchline, all that.
Yeah.
God don't like ugly run.
Nah, we
I
can't hear
came
you,
in
bro.
love and peace, man. I'm on my Diddy shit, man.
You gotta be on your Diddy shit, man. They done Diddy bop and mopped y'all over the goddamn Hard Rock 45-3. You gotta
Right.
come in this bitch with some humility, boy.
Right, we put that shit on y'all
The
ass,
floor
man.
was 8-4, man. That's insane.
Put that shit on.
10-2, ACC, Coastal,
Weak
vibing versus
schedule.
Clemson. Clemson might get 100. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lester, what it do, my guy?
Lester, what's good, boy? Chilling, fam.
Long time first, well, not first time. I've been on the show before. This is what's up now, man.
You said what were you kind of low? Your volume kind of
Kinda
low.
low. Hey, y'all hit
I
that
told
like
y'all
button,
God
man.
don't like ugly, man. Y'all come in here with the spirit of harm. You know what I mean? You have
The
to come in
spirit of
love and
harm.
light when you come to me, my brother.
You said the spirit of harm.
Now,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
yeah, man, it's Westside Note on Twitter, man. Been
Yes,
a
sir.
long
I know.
time fan
I
of y'all
know.
boys.
What's
What up,
good,
bro?
Greetings, man.
First and foremost, peace and blessings to everybody involved. Appreciate what y'all
Hey.
doing. Y'all making a good show. Y'all have a good platform. Y'all kicking ass right now. Appreciate it. Larry
Thanks,
on.
bro.
What's up, man?
What the fuck?
That's what I said. You know, the only thing I wanted as that ass whooping was imminent. I said, dear God, just don't let them tie the record with points or even worse, break it. And y'all tied the record. And I said, see, this one I'll be. That's fucked up, man. I asked for one little thing, man. I'm a decent person. I do good things, man. I volunteer. I save orphans and all that, man. All I asked was just don't let them tie the race.
So where did this bravado come from in the offseason where 10-2, best coach in the state,
Delusion.
best quarterback room in the country and shit like that?
We get the same newspapers and magazines and hyperlinks y'all get, man. And unfortunately, we suffer from a form of Munchausen syndrome where we have now loved our abusers, man. So we believe whatever they tell us. Whatever they tell us, dog, we be like, all right. You wouldn't lie to
Bro,
me.
I'm gonna tell you, man, because they the all-season champs. They do this shit every year.
You know what I'm saying?
Every year. The plaque should be there tomorrow. I just checked the tracking. The shipping should be there tomorrow. All-season champs 10 years in a row. They should be there tomorrow. That's why, bro. It's gonna be the same thing. They gonna have a good signing class, this, that, and other. They go get some transfers. Mario go do some. It's gonna be some hype shit. Man, we go around spring ball again. Man. It's gonna be the same cycle. 9-10 wins. Blah blah blah. Easy schedule. All that shit. Yeah, man.
Y'all been analyzing me, man. What's y'all cycle right now?
Who, me?
Get better. We climbing. That's my fucking cycle. Climb.
I just called it plain, man. You was lying to your audience, Larry. I'm telling them people that things was getting better and everything was okay, and shit just keep getting worse and worse.
Better, man.
Oh, you gotta be honest with your audience, man. You lied to these people.
Continuously.
Yeah, you use your platform and like honestly and right, man. You can't be lying to these people.
I don't
so what's the expectation going forward?
Ain't no expectation. This shit over with for this season.
You gotta drain the swamp, man. That's all it is.
Ain't no bowl. None of that shit. Everybody can go see their grandma on Christmas, all that, bro.
I got business to attend to, so I may not be able, I may not be able to attend some games.
Y'all had radio hosts saying y'all was going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
To this, the Birmingham Bowl.
Right. Y'all just mad because ain't nobody said nothing good about you. I'm not talking to you, brother.
Happy.
I'm not talking to you, brother. Hold on.
Nobody's mad.
Allow me to know.
Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead, get your shit off.
This ain't had nothing to do with you. Quit teaming with them for a minute. Hold on.
My bad, bro.
No, y'all just mad because nobody said nothing good about y'all, and y'all barely over 500.
Nah, this is why we talking now. This is why we talking
now.
Because all that preseason bullshit don't matter. It's the results. The games got fucking played.
Hey, man, I'm with you, brother. I'm gonna get on the line with every beat writer I know. I'm calling Kurt. Show Florida State more love, man. Just how you showed them hate, show them love now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in. I'm telling you, I don't have no animosity towards y'all. Y'all still suck. You're just a little better than us, man. And I know that's the goal.
That shit was 45-3, bro. I say you gotta use your platform in an honest way, Larry. You lying to people.
I am being honest.
It was 45-3.
You bust our ass. Okay. That's a game. You are what you record say. You're a little better than us. Great. What? And it's your third year with this guy.
I don't know what games you be watching, bro. Right? Y'all struggle to do like this, the basic shit, like get past the 50 dollars. Okay. That ain't the same. A little bit sorrier or the same. Y'all nowhere near Florida State right now, bro.
This is their third year, so at this point there should be some sort of a culture instilled. They should have what they're going to be doing. Is what I mean. So, yeah, you're a guy who's been doing well in the portal, and okay on the recruiting trail, getting some good coach guys up. It's got you where you should be about at. This is my guy's first year. Got drain the swamp. That's my honest take. So I don't think you're leaps and bounds above us as a program. You beat our ass, sure, but as a program, I don't think you're leaps and bounds above us. That's just my take. Next year y'all go out and y'all 11-1 or 10-2. Maybe now you got leaps and bounds, but that's gonna be tough to do.
Nah, bro, y'all got a lot of. Let's go back. Can we go back to the summer real quick, right? When Mario was making his or springtime, when Mario was making his hires, there was a conversation we had on this show about like the order he was doing things and like the chemistry of a staff, like just grabbing names. None of these guys ever coached before. You go back to those episodes we talked about. Some guys had no relationships. A lot of that's showing up now. I think there's a bigger issue than just the players. Because we're doing a lot of saying like we just got to get new players in here. I think some chemistry issues between that staff. Them guys never played. Don't know each other like that.
You hire coordinators. You hire position coaches and then hire your coordinators last. Like,
Yeah, it was weird, but not everybody didn't have a relationship. I mean, Kevin Smith had a relationship with Ponce. Everything wasn't as congealed. I agree. I do think it was weird. I mean, I wouldn't have done it that way. I don't co-sign it, but everything wasn't quite.
If I'm Gaddis, that's my gripe. These ain't my guys. I ain't hire these motherfuckers.
Sure. I mean, his room don't look bad though. So
who Gaddis?
Yeah, he goes.
No, I'm saying if I'm the OC, right, and if I'm on the hot seat, I got a few complaints like, yo, I got here and I had to deal with whatever here. I had no say so. That would be my gripe if I was the OC. So like functionally, the way he set it up, it was kind of flawed from go.
Okay, well, I can see where that could be a conflict, but I can see where it wouldn't be because you already knew coming in Mario run the O-line. You want wide receivers, so you don't. Maybe you wouldn't want to pick your quarterback coach. You know what I mean? And your running back coach. But outside of that, they wasn't gonna get rid of Field regardless. So Field was a holdover because he's a great recruiter. So I mean, he could have wanted to hire his own running back and what else? I just said quarterback coach. I mean, if that's the problem.
Is Gators going next season?
Now go ahead, Les. What you got?
Is Gators going next season?
I hope he could be. I don't think he's gonna be fired. I think he'll walk away if he finds an opportunity he thinks a little better for him right now. They say he walked in there and told them, "Y'all the worst players I ever had." Now you know that's
I know that locker room filthy. That locker room nasty right now.
The worst players he ever had.
I think it's some truth to that.
I ain't saying he should have said.
You know how filthy that it got to be, Lester.
But
somebody think about it.
I think it's some truth to that. I also think that the players probably say the players probably say he's probably the worst OC they ever had too, though.
Yeah, it's mutual.
But I know what I know.
Mutual, boss.
I've been around.
Yeah,
some
it's
players
mutual.
If I'm him, so he know what some good look like. Come from
And they had a motherfucker last year who was putting up points. They know what some good look like. He was putting up 56 last night. They know what some good look like.
You don't score touchdown 2 weeks in a row. Not scoring touchdown 2 weeks in a row is an OC problem. That ain't no player problem. That's an OC problem, bro.
Well, you get it fixed, man. You down in there.
I can't. If they gonna pay me, I will.
Pay this man.
Yeah, this check. I'll figure that shit out.
Oh Lord, this I gotta see. I would pay to see us coach. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't give a shit about Bell. Awesome. I just want to buy out. Shit.
I just want them to give me
the pressure on them. They better hope I'm successful. CJ, with these contracts, the pressure on the school.
Oh yeah,
no pressure on me, bitch. After I sign, it's whatever.
Come on, what you gonna do? Fire me, dog? You gonna pay me to coach here? Like shit.
Right.
Didn't they try that shit? I guess it didn't take off with fans calling plays. Yeah, but with Quavo and Marshawn Lynch. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I ain't what you said.
It was a league that was created by Quavo and Marshawn Lynch where the fans call the plays.
Yeah.
Did they ever get that off the ground?
Francois played in that league.
I don't think so.
Oh, French play. Damn, we down bad. French playing in the league. God damn.
I ain't heard of the league. I don't even know the name of it.
You should have kept that to yourself, bro. You should have
had to tell on that, man. Hey, he's somewhere going, God.
It was supposed to be a secret.
I'm minding my fucking business.
If he playing the game, if he playing the game for money, dog, I ain't mad at him, man. Hey, hold it down, Westside.
Appreciate you coming on, dog.
Peace. That's just crazy.
Real quick, World of Jones, man. I told you, majority of Miami fans need to get mentally evaluated, 100%. Before we one more. Oh yeah. Shout out to Florida boy, man. He been showing a lot of love, man. Oh no, I want to have an honest take right now. But before the season, Pitt does have the worst record in the Big Three. Talk that shit, man. Before we get going though, man, make sure y'all like this.
They didn't see no way for the. Yeah, my bad, CJ. They didn't see no way they was gonna have the work. That's what's funny and ironic about all this shit, right? You listen to the preseason talk. There was no way that Miami was gonna have the worst record in the Big Three. It was impossible. The schedule's too easy, huh? No, you go back and listen. I kept questioning it. No, I was like, I didn't think you guys were good. I said you guys were lacking explosive players. I didn't believe your old line was good. I said all this in the offseason. This is facts.
See, the receivers was weak from the jump. Shout out to True.
Receiver was poor. I said your running backs wasn't explosive, and I was concerned about like your secondary. I said all of that. Willow 561 in the building. What it do, bro?
Real quick, we got one more super chat. One more super chat. We got Troop and Larry on. What do you think Miami record will be next year with Mario getting top recruits if they stick? Excuse me. CJ add this BS in the bookmarks. Go knows.
I think it'll still be a rubber. I mean, you can't just
right down the minute mark, hold on.
You can't
right down the minute mark.
Freshman and think you're just gonna kick ass. I would go if that was the case next year. Depending on how well he does in the portal, I would probably start off 66, 75. They got to prove something to me now. So he did well in the portal though. His guys didn't do too bad there in general. Last night, like I say, last game, he just got smacked. Shit happens.
No, that shit don't happen. That shit does not happen. You ain't even come on here and tell that damn lie.
Okay.
45-3 don't goddamn happen in no rivalry. Boy, my entire life I ain't never seen Miami beat like that by Florida State. A lot of these people on here use your platform in an honest manner, man.
It just happened in the same.
Still lying.
Stats guy. It did
just not happen
2 years ago.
45-3 ain't never happened in my entire life.
Was there not a 42-point victory?
Yes,
no, you got 3. Okay. And you ain't scored a touchdown. I ain't talking about the margin of victory. Boy, you got 3. You got 3 punts.
Man, I'm pissed
off. Outlandish.
I'm about to burn the building down.
Cross the 51 time, man.
The boys kept our ass up and down the field.
Embarrassing. You gonna sit here and tell these people this is normal. Ain't no big deal.
We had Trav throwing
that's all dope going on.
When it happened the same way. I mean, we kicked their ass.
No, this is different.
I hear Coach 2-0 against mine. I know that. And Willow, what's good, bro? What's good?
Man, another day in paradise.
How you doing, Willow?
I'm blessed, highly favored. Blessed and highly favored.
Already, bro.
I was at that stadium.
Oh, you was there?
Yeah, man. I was playing musical chairs.
You checked in on right. You checked in on the Airbnb too.
What was that?
You checked in on the Airbnb too?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You make sure they ain't fucking up no furniture, no shit, right?
No.
All right. Everything was good when you went down there, right?
Oh, it was.
And if it wasn't,
they said them boy got timeshares down there, Larry.
Right,
I collected $700 from my partners. It was a blessed day. It was a blessed day.
What kind of you gotta get your partners checked out, man? If they betting on that shit, boy.
Listen, they betting before the season starts.
Before the season.
Oh, yeah.
Before the season starts.
Yeah, I'm about to say. That way we ain't talking about who's hot and who not.
Yeah.
I damn sure wouldn't bet that shit right.
I
ain't gonna spend money. I'm sorry.
Don't lock me in before the season like that. Like on no like regular basis. We gotta like come to terms. With
they
my
all
team.
try to do that with me. They all try to do
Can't just jump out there. Yeah, bro. I don't know what I got, dog. I ain't gonna be out here just playing with my ducats like that, man. I can blow my money on my kids.
I got one of my dogs, man. So it's crazy. I got one of my dogs. One of my best friends, college room. They went to prep school, college together, all that shit. He from Miami. Went to Carroll City. He a UM fan. Me and him probably since 2009, matter of fact, when UM, when Trav Benjamin caught the game on a touchdown, we bet $100 every year, but for the Miami FSU game, we ain't missed a year. Bro, when y'all motherfuckers lost to Middle Tennessee State, that boy texts me immediately, bro. Bet off this shit, boy. Bet off. Bet off. If you been bad for 13 straight years, you somebody damn bet off.
You got to honor
that. He said Middle Tennessee. It's a lot of no big deals on this damn shit this year. Like everything ain't no big deal. Y'all been getting y'all doors blown up. How was it, man? You say you was playing musical chairs in the stadium. I know it got empty.
I had those at club seats first, and at the halftime, I sat behind section 131 to get the end zone view. So it was just beautiful, man. Musical chairs all day, plenty of leg room. Felt like I was at a high school JV game, just spread out.
They treat you real good, right? That's how the recruits
That's the magic. See,
that's how the recruits feel.
For every negative, there's a positive. That's true.
But I'm a little disappointed in one thing. I think one of the fans texted security on me because I was dancing in between plays because, Miami don't have a band, so they play a lot of the house music. So the security came out
I
and said,
didn't realize y'all ain't got no band.
Huh?
I didn't realize that Miami don't have a band. Y'all don't have a band?
They got a band, but my high school band is bigger than they band.
Oh, that shit was terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
I see why the motherfuckers want to march and Chiefs to be though. I see why. That should have got ugly. It'd been 2 ass whippers in the motherfucker. That should have got real ugly.
Y'all can't afford instruments and shit, Larry. What's going on? Ruiz gotta get the drummers and shit. The NIL deal.
You the drum or something?
Yeah.
Now we gonna name them. Get
The drum majors.
Hey, Ruiz, come on, man. We could be great at something. Football gonna take a while.
Ruiz like the Popeyes lady right now, man. Worldwide. When the Popeyes the chicken sandwiches were going around.
Yeah, that's definitely a woman.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a woman, man.
I
Come
thought
on.
it was a dude with like braids. For real.
Nah.
Holding a cigarette.
Yeah.
Willow, what's your overall take on Miami?
I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? They do have a lot of injuries, but that offense is just trash. You know, I mean, from when they had the previous coordinator, them boys lighting shit up. When they Lashley went on and left, I'm like, this is the shit they're gonna do. All right, I'll take it all day. They're just terrible. I mean, just up and down. I mean, like you said, still you crossed the 50 one time in the rivalry game. I ain't never seen that before. Like, come on. Like one time, the best player on the field last night was
It happens. That shit that I saw yesterday don't happen, boy. That shit ain't never happened in my entire life.
You ain't never been right in your life, man.
Bro, that shit never happened to no Big 3 team my entire life. What I saw yesterday. I'm telling you some shit. Now with my eyes, I don't watch all these games, bro.
It was crazy.
That shit I seen yesterday was worse than Willie. Let's call it what it
been
is.
right in your life.
Hey, Silk, what was crazy, like, Travis only threw the ball 12 times and won by 45
chilling.
points.
It was chilling. They ain't bring out no cute shit.
Because
Mike was vibing,
down the
bro.
entire time.
Man, Mike had a Duquesne game plan, but the same plays you ran versus them, Duquesne, bro, you ran the business against Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna say some play. I don't put no work on the field. This is like Middle Tennessee State. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting no work out there. Just hit them with about 5-6 plays. We just swap it on each side. You know what I'm saying? To get up out of here, man.
And real talk, so another thing too, CJ. Like a rivalry game, and you got the backups in with like 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
Come on,
like that's crazy to me.
Come on,
it's up 31-3, I think, at that time.
Yeah.
Willow,
Yes, sir.
We running down on that shit, man.
Hey, so peep this out. Jordan Travis threw for more passes against Duquesne than he did against Miami.
Damn it.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Unbelievable stats.
Complete domination. He
I
threw
don't know
15
about that.
passes against them, bro. 12 against Miami.
I don't know about that still. We got to make a little sideways on that.
Man.
We got to make a little sideways on that.
Hold on. He said what now? What he said?
He
Run
said
down on that shit.
run down. He can't look up to say it. He got to look down to say it.
I was looking at some stat shit.
Okay. We definitely
I got some Miami House money to play with, so we can make it sideways.
Right. You in the green right now.
Bro, listen, we running down on that shit. I already told you what the young boy like on the road. He relishing for that shit, man. Bro, he like that shit. I ain't worrying about no road. I know dope gonna be loud. Huh?
That's
I know Jay Trav keep that shit on him too, though. He keep that thing.
Brother Willow has presented you with an easy $100 to just take from his hand. He got 7 of them.
For sure.
We can bet that shit ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Bet that shit. Like, what we talking
Yeah,
about?
line it up.
Yeah. I'm about to say, at this point in the season, you got to be,
We can go 200 though, man. I'm feeling
Hold
pretty
on,
good, dog.
I gotta be smart with my money now.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I start talking grease on here, man.
Because
alcohol flowing. My quarterback got 4
that.
touchdowns yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like Tia said, I got some fresh new lives, man.
But I'm going to the
how many
game, you
people's
know.
up?
I got to account for lodging, travel, all that. You know, that joint eyes up.
Yeah. No doubt.
You know.
I was just talking, man. That's why I already told y'all we had to. They pressured me, peer pressure.
They're gonna have the
fandom.
gymnasium will be open, and they're gonna have the little mats that you take naps on. Y'all can pull up in there. You don't even have to worry about lodging. They're giving that away free.
That's what
you keep making these Friday night jokes, but we can't find your game on TV, man. Like, shit ain't adding up, bro.
Everybody got jokes.
That made him ESPN refresh out to get his damn scope.
Y'all don't want me to do no more jokes, man. You got to let me know ahead of the show. We can all jokes with a fact. I mean,
I got a quick question for you, Larry. I got a quick question.
What you got, Willow?
How do you feel to open up as an underdog with Georgia Tech with a backup quarterback?
I mean,
backup quarterback now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, after what y'all did, and that's back-to-back weeks for y'all. I mean, it's still laughable.
Against Georgia Tech,
it's still laughable. It's still embarrassing. I can't tell you that's not embarrassing. That's a really, really, really bad team. But So are we. So
One
you know
more
they
thing.
beat us on bad years. When
For sure.
a couple few years ago when they beat us, I think they only won 3 damn games.
True that.
That year.
Now y'all equals now. So it makes
Sad.
sense.
Sad state of the times.
Are y'all the worst team in the ACC?
For sure.
We beat Virginia, so no.
Nah, you got more talent than them. You should beat them.
Really, we don't. Shit. We went to a fucking 14,
real talk,
12
boys.
goddamn absolute dog fight and quadruple overtime.
That shit debatable, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is crazy.
You got, hey CJ, you got to think about it. The amount of money you put in your coaching staff and all the high-ranking players that you have on you. I mean, Virginia working with less.
All the pressure on Miami. I just told y'all how this coaching shit work, right? Ain't no pressure on Mario. I'm at home. I'm with my family. I'm comfortable. What y'all gonna do? Fire me? Like the pressure on these, like y'all got this shit flipped with these coaches being under pressure and they gotta win. Everybody getting their tweets off thinking they gonna pressure these staffs. Man,
Bitch,
you
I'm
see them
paid.
boys' buyouts? Like, bitch, I'm
Right.
paid. The pressure on them if they want to pay this buyout. And I go get another job.
Who cares
Mario
about the
chilling.
tweets? All right.
Quick question. How many, like, I'm leading your stand, you know, y'all fans talking about we straight, 2 years, we're going to get our players. I said, listen, Florida State fans, we've been through this. All right, listen, ain't nothing solid until they sign.
Mm-hmm.
How many players flip on you on signing day?
I mean, hey, we know y'all been through the most egregious one ever. I understand. That's crazy. I bet money with this man, and it was so egregious. I said, CJ, I can't.
He was going with Georgia. Yeah, he was. He gave me a solid.
I said because I said Georgia. I said because I put Georgia in. I said so I'm gonna give you that caveat because really the bet was just that he wasn't gonna go to Florida State, and that was emotional. I was made an emotional bet, and that was trying to give him again a chance to get his money back because I was already up.
You got an emotional one for Vandy.
No, I really believe that. Vandy give y'all trouble. Your defense sucks. I really believe it could be a 10-point game. I'm not even bullshit.
Nah, we're gonna blow Vandy.
And worst case
out.
scenario, you get your money back. That's all.
Yeah. But I appreciate it.
You know, Vandy lead the league in. They have the toughest fucking uniforms, bro. You saw the shit they wore Saturday?
Nah,
I saw like a quick highlight while we was watching the game.
Okay, I'm about to say
Yeah.
that all the time. I see shit like that.
Yeah, it wasn't no
I was
TV.
enjoying myself. Why would
I mean, it wasn't on. Like,
Saturday was a good day. Why would I go watch Vandy, man?
only reason I saw was like on the highlight show. That whole time.
Right.
They be wearing the hardest uniforms just to get your ass kicked in and out, bro.
Right, yeah, definitely ain't looking for no Vandy shit.
What was it?
Oh man, them boys is the caboose of the big three, man. The
Man,
ass.
everybody been here before. It's our turn.
Them boys the ass, Willow.
Oh, I know
this
it.
is 20 years,
I know
man.
it.
20-year cancer. We in rehab. The body has been riddled and eaten alive, man.
I don't know how y'all talk about thank you for beating us last year so you can get fired Manning to be here. That's just.
Hey, they got another Miami guy, bro.
True.
Shout out to Manny. You're doing a great job.
They did what they do. They hire a Miami guy.
Shout out to Blake Baker. He's kicking ass in Missouri.
Yeah, them boys are eating. Them boys are cooking.
Yeah, they doing. I think they got better teams, but either way, they eating. They doing their thing.
Just one more quick question, Larry. How many of y'all recruits you
I'm
think
here
you
for the
lose?
question, man. I like this guy.
All right. How many recruits you think you're gonna lose? You think you hold on to everyone? Oh, no caps Sunday.
Ends, and maybe one of the quarterbacks.
Okay.
That's
so
right.
two players.
You said I didn't hear what you said before the quarterback.
Yeah, what you say? Yeah.
I said maybe one of the tight ends. We got 3.
You write that down. One tight end, one quarterback.
Yeah.
You gotta keep track of Larry on, bro. He's
I
slick.
keep,
He's a smooth
like,
liar.
when we do
Got a
this
smooth
show-
liar. He'll go to sleep. Act like he's in the game, all type of shit. I watch it.
I do.
You gotta watch him, bro.
I do it
Write
on
this shit
the
down for
dinner
real.
table so I can just write on it. The little tables, the little trays. I mean, yeah, the little dinner trays. So I write down Johnny Wilson 6'7". I wrote that down. And guess what?
Right.
Johnny Wilson turned out to be pretty good, so I didn't bring the shit back up, but it was on my goddamn. It was on my desk. I was like, all right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fabian Lovett, did he do shit yesterday? I really don't know. I don't usually see
Everybody
the
did
traces
shit
until I
yesterday. He
read
probably got
it.
some type of PFF stat. They got something for him.
He went nuts, didn't he?
Everybody
I
got
don't know.
stat.
That's what I'm saying. I have to kind of rewatch. That's
CJ,
usually
you
when
see
I
that
really
one
look.
stat on Twitter? Talk about your boy, your 5-star, the Leonard Taylor and the James, the guy from American Heritage.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking
Wearing
about how
out
we?
the worst.
Oh, we talking about how we fucked them up real decent and put hands on them?
Right, but
Which
not,
is Sam was talking shit?
not that, but just that is part of that as well. But how those two five stars graded the worst on the field.
That's crazy. They had the worst PFF grades, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because your boy, the D tackle had no tackles. You know, Mario talked to his mom, whatever, gave him that good pep talk. You know, I need to get focused, and then
He lied to the people.
No, I gotta watch the film.
He was doing so good because they
probably have my
out.
man like
Larry
Aaron
said that
Thomas
on here,
last night,
man. Larry, you told the people on here that Leonard Taylor was doing so good because of that conversation. Willow, did you not say that?
Hey, he said he changed his whole tune and shit got different.
You said that shit, man. Yeah.
See, he said that. I see the heartfelt conversation.
Yeah. That shit sounded cinematic the way you said that shit, bro. I believed you. You had me lying with you. I was on here lying about Leonard Taylor. I was calling him a gangster and shit. What?
Hey, guess what? When we paid,
you had me lying about that man.
I said these motherfuckers may have a better interior than us. Oh shit, this shit crazy.
And I believe in the guy. He ain't did shit on us. Not a fucking thing.
But the one thing I am shocked when I walked in that building, you said it earlier, CJ. There was a lot of Miami fans. I'm like, damn, okay.
It was.
Like, okay. Hey, but listen, y'all need to start waving that white flags, and when the game start, y'all go twirling them white flags. I thought that was a surrender flag already. We quit.
I didn't know they swag surf. I wish I knew they swag surf before the game, dog. I would have told y'all this shit was over with.
Look,
I already know it. When somebody swag surfing the big three, bro, this shit rap, man.
It looked like Willie versus Vitae opening game.
Hey, man.
No, Willie never looked that bad as Florida as Miami looked yesterday.
I don't know now.
Willie has never looked that bad.
Let's be honest now. He did Virginia Tech and Sanford. Both of them games back to back was really
we scored some touchdowns. At least a little bit.
We scored some touchdowns.
Sanford wasn't it like 14-12 too?
We won Sanford.
Y'all went 2 weeks with no teddy, baby.
No, Sanford. No.
2 weeks, no teddy.
No, Sanford was a barn burner. Our offense was scoring. Our defense couldn't stop them for shit. It was a barn burner.
We won that game too.
Man, Willie was going to get buckets, man. Yeah. Them boys can't cross the 50. I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, Willie ain't never looked like that.
You'll see it.
And they crossed the 50 when we had the back.
Willie the best thing that happened to Mario, man.
Quit ducking the face.
Willie the best thing that happened to Mario.
Line that shit up. We'll show y'all.
Y'all ain't showing shit, man.
We ain't y'all motherfuckers, man.
Y'all ain't gotta be. Y'all went scared of Florida State yesterday. You still got your ass with 45-3.
Yeah.
You better tell us we don't want y'all.
Tyreek Stevenson, your 5-star defensive back, gave up a third down to a damn walk-on down 40 talking shit. Man, yeah, y'all definitely was on the same shit. Y'all ain't.
Y'all Mike Tyson, bro.
Listen, man.
The first couple plays, they were hype. I said, "Oh shit, Larry Young was still riding that bitch, beating his chest like a silverback, bro." At the tailgate, I said, "Oh shit, that boy might fuck around and pull this bitch off." Well, I don't know, they kind of hype, bitch. They actually showed up to the game and shit. I said, "Bro, I don't know, that bitch might get hype." The Rock be rocking sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude was rocking, bro.
Rock might start rocking.
He was rocking for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Remember that first drive, right? Where they called the pass interference from Corey?
That was a pass interference, bro.
I didn't think so at the time, but let's say that's fine.
No, I called that shit before he even threw the damn flag. Like, he hit him before the ball.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not even arguing that part. I don't even care. But my point was, then I asked this man to get an interception, and that was his chance. He still dropped it. It's just, I'm like, see, from there, I kind of knew what we was going to do. I was like, if nobody's going to make a play, and I've been begging this guy to get an interception. You're right there, son. You have every opportunity. He won't catch the football. If he wasn't going to do that, I knew we was going to lose. Check when we dropped. I had him as my X Factor guy. I needed him to play. I knew that shit was over right then. And then y'all scored a touchdown right after that.
What Coach 30 say?
I made plays, man.
Moment too big.
Moment's way too big. Every time he get a chance. Young man had his hands on the balls.
That's crazy. We gotta keep it moving, my dude. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Appreciate
561, man.
They're coming in more often, man. I know this is Super Bowl and all, but
no. This is
we got more. We did have multiple big games this year, right?
Yeah, listen. Total 9
45-3 Super Bowl is nuts, man.
Yeah. Right. Listen, our quarterback got a 2-game streak of putting his baseball cap on in the fourth quarter. The whole week.
Right,
hey, Willow.
Yeah.
Running down on that shit at dope. Why? Ain't even dope. That's Zook. We running down on that shit at Zook Field, man.
We'll see, man. Hey, you know what it is, 561. Our quarterback 561.
And we played Billy Jr. We played Billy Jr. in the week before. We gonna beat Billy Jr. in the week before and beat Billy as
ain't got shit to do with us. I ain't finna be on here defending.
That's crazy how that shit played out though, right?
To beat the
Perfect
son
schedule layout.
Man, come pressure you, you beat his ass too.
Y'all probably had the same record in the Sun Belt, Larry.
What team working at me still?
Real
That
shit.
was a good joke,
Louisiana
man.
Tech.
No, I'm just saying for real shit though. Like, hey Willow, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'll hold it
Appreciate
down,
y'all.
dog.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, homie.
We suck. I don't know what you want me to do.
My dog, Anthony Beck, the most positive man in the entire world. Hold on a second. We got a couple super chats, my guy. Give us a minute.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Love, bro. Say, do you think Benson is the starter for the rest of the season? And can Travis make a late push for the Heisman? Yeah, the Heisman is definitely dead for Travis. But I do think
Heisman.
Yeah, that's dead.
Super Bowl. They just
we got to toot our horn a little bit. But no, as far as to the first question, yeah, you got. I think with running backs, you got to go at the high hand, right? And shit, yeah. Benson is the high hand right now, so I think Benson is probably getting the bulk of the carries. I do think how Benson and Toy Philly is running is letting Trey get his shoulder a little bit more healthy. We won't have to use him at all. So, but I do think down the stretch, probably Louisiana game, Syracuse, we'll see that, and then Florida game. I think we're going to see all three of those guys do what they need to do. So yeah, but Benson's the high hand right now, so we got to keep it going with him.
KP, pull up, man. What you got?
Right.
He always lying. KP,
I expected KP to pull up, man.
He ain't even slide, man.
Come on, man. It's rivalry,
said,
man. I expect a little bit
home.
all that shit.
Right, I was expecting a little hat for sure. See, the boys lost at home to their biggest rival by 40. Gained under 200 yards of total offense in front of the recruits.
Embarrassing.
And they really think they're on the right path?
Yeah, you say
embarrassing in front of the hoes, man.
It happens. That shit yesterday don't happen, bro. I ain't never seen that shit.
Man, I hope they beat the dog shit out of you.
Shout out to Daniel.
Miami go all that you want, but that shit ain't
happen again.
Real quick, fellas. Shout out to Daniel. Miami got beat by 42 at home with their coach on the sideline. So that whipping last night is not the same. FSU got it back in blood, baby. Right. Motherfuckers had Edge and James on the sideline and all hyping that shit, man. Knowing damn well Edge ain't never beat us either. Man, shout out to Big Walt, man. Man, I forgot mine to schedule us for the homecoming. Y'all out. Any motherfucker scheduled for homecoming, bro. The audacity. Yeah.
That's lacking self-awareness.
Right.
You know? Like, you gotta have some self-accountability to know that you can't be scheduling teams like that. They just beat your ass last year. Like, you better schedule. I was gonna say Middle Tennessee State, but that shit would have been fucked up too.
Right? They think that's last year. They felt like everything was all as well Mario, so might as well schedule the team that blessed us last year, right?
Right.
That was their thought process. Unique 863.
I ain't know who was down there for homecoming. That's nice.
Right. You get to add all UF losses up just to get them 42 points, Miami. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read this again. You got to add all of UF losses up just to get them 42 points. Miami lost by Saturday. Damn.
We've been there too, man. You stat man assistant. I can say Manny lost.
All UF losses.
Those are great stats,
was
man.
like 3.4 points.
Those are great stats, though.
Guess what happened? I know it is. Yeah, but guess what?
You gotta get the people's stats, man. People want to know numbers. Numbers, that's what get the you know what I'm saying, the adrenaline jumping. I know you don't want to hear numbers because you got 4 wins, 3 points, and you got 14 with 3s and no touchdowns. That's creative. You don't hear shit about no numbers.
Hey, shout out my boy Ant, man. It's a funny one. Shout out my boy Ant in New Orleans. Had them boys on a pole at Doe South. We coming to you next, Silk. At work, we had to show love.
Y'all about to catch these hands, boy. I'm telling you what's going down. Like, y'all better just relax, man. That boy gonna go stupid. He getting better every week already. My defense is trying to figure some shit out. If my defense gets solidified, it's over for you chumps, man.
No, y'all let Jimbo run the first half, man.
I got some stats for you.
And we buckled down, though, man. No points in the second half. I'm not finna lie for my defense. That's what I'm not gonna do. That's
71.7 QBR.
Shout out to Jonathan Care for the donation. What'd you say, Larion? Oh, shit. You said there
I just had some numbers. 1,839 yards, 9 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 71.7 QBR.
What happened?
Who was that?
Take a guess.
Oh, yeah, FSU by 30.
I don't know.
FSU by 30.
That's Anthony Richardson.
You said his numbers? Yeah, I mean, you could talk about his numbers, dog, but we could talk a little football here. Like I said his stats in the last 3 games, and the game of football is all about getting better. And, you know what I'm saying? As the season progresses, you only funky as your last cut. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, man. Y'all last cut is some booty cheeks, so y'all real funky. But Anthony Richardson been hot. He haven't turned the ball over in 3 games. He passed for almost 900 yards in 3 games. 4 touchdowns yesterday. In the competition, he has had no quarterback has performed as well as he had, and that's including Hendon Hooker, as well as Anthony Richardson has. And I'm still stand on his NFL stock. I think you jumped off that shit a little bit too early, and I kept telling you he's still an NFL prospect. You might want to relax a little bit.
He ain't going first.
He's gonna keep getting better. I like them stats you said, but he's gonna keep getting better every week, and then Florida State gonna have to see these hands.
We go whoop that ass, man. Real quick, this is a funny one, man. Shout out to Jonathan Carey. Said there was a tweet that said Mario should be the new head of FEMA. He could clear a stadium my faster than anybody.
It's that boy Katrina, man.
I just was talking numbers because you had said we were going to get stats. That's all, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh no, his numbers fine. I like his numbers. I said some numbers too. You said numbers.
No, you don't like those numbers. Now,
I shot back. You said numbers. I said numbers.
Talk, bro.
I said I like numbers. You said numbers. I responded back with numbers. I can talk numbers. We can talk that. I'm with that shit. Ace, what it do, baby? Good?
Y'all know how it is. Y'all know I'm good. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So positive.
Finally again for the first time in years, so we had to get our lick back from the last time we went there. But before I get into my game, Larion, what in God's name? Matter of fact, did the team even show up? Because I mean,
they showed up.
Was that the
we are who we thought they were.
They are who we thought they were.
Right.
I honestly think y'all could have put the walk-ons out there, and they would have put up a better performance.
Same shit. Yeah. I'm with
you. Possibly, man. But I do.
Now, we probably should have started Tate. If we started Tate, probably like 21-point win. We started Tate.
I do want to say, man, we got the most loving and caring fans in this whole universe, and I do appreciate y'all, man. Everybody checking on me, man. It feels wonderful and warm, bro. I appreciate it.
Pause.
I mean, yeah, the team showed up. The same shitty team that was there last year and the year before, and it's just not a good culture. It's bad. Can't tackle. That's the coach, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I think the only L that Florida State took that night was the fight.
Oh, D-Rob pulled up. I'm back. Ace, go ahead.
Fighting the stands.
That was the only L Florida State.
See, I gotta take on that too. Shit, they be picking the right motherfuckers, bro.
Oh, they with y'all.
Shit, I told my brother that.
That's what everybody said.
They be picking the right motherfuckers, boy. Because I promise you, boy, all the Canes fans I was sitting around was real cordial, real nice, and all that shit. I don't know if they can just smell that shit, but they picked the right motherfuckers, boy. But I can't lie though. They be taking the motherfuckers all up and through there.
Let me solve the mystery for you, bro. It's two drunken assholes representing one of each side. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. Yeah, because none of us want to fight, right? We out there chilling, having fun.
Nah, but
talking all kind of shit to us.
Motherfuckers be knowing who to pick. Nah, for sure.
Well, I ain't never
you know
been picked, so I guess you could be saying something, right?
No, but I've been around, like, it's human nature. You find guys that are bully type motherfuckers. They pick on the right person. You know what I'm saying? They'll find a mark, as they would say.
Well, sometimes,
me and CJ talked about this shit. I had some sweet tickets. We was gonna go into the stadium. I said, "Hey man, leaving that bitch. Let's have our head on the swivel because I think they get his ass whooping. They gonna want a W. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I done been to too many Miami events. They know how to pick the right person. And
I've explained that plenty of times though that we're gonna take something on. And I joke about it. I ain't never fought nobody over no fucking football game. I almost fought that girl that spit at me, but that was it.
Whoa. See, now that's a different kind of disrespect right there.
She went crazy, bro. She came at me and tried to spit on me, bro. I was kidding about my fight. I wasn't gonna fight, but she did spit at me. But people going, yeah, but we'll fight ourselves too. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, y'all don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit. So, somebody go catch these hands. You can't really be if somebody talking about, man, we gotta get a new OC, and somebody like me say that shit again, man.
That video I'm gonna be honest with you, that video stunk, man. If I was in that section, I'd be like, hey, get me a new seat, get customer service, like get me from around this poverty, man. I come here to enjoy myself. All this savagery shit.
The fucking Miami fans just stealing off of this damn dude. They still escorted his ass out and no Miami fans. He hemmed up getting his shit not loose left and right, but bitches all over the damn, all in the stands, and now one of them motherfuckers get carried out. That shit was crazy.
Ace, what you thought about the game overall, man? Miami Florida State. Before we get into our shit.
Yeah. Like watching that game, it was over from the start. If you ask me, it was over from the start. Like you said earlier, as soon as I saw the swag server, I was like, "Yep, it's a wrap. It's done." It's done. Anytime somebody swag
No
surf,
awareness.
anytime the fans start doing that, it don't never end well. I mean, did they not learn from when Florida State fans did it against
He's a
James?
Willie disciple, baby. He's a Willie disciple, dog. Like, you feel me? That's this guy.
Problem. That's the problem. But Larry, y'all ain't just losing at home. Y'all getting y'all ass kicked. Like,
Hey man, I could not sit here and tell you I could have predicted any of these assholes. I would be a goddamn lie. If I would have gave you one, it would have been Clemson. On the road.
Oh my God, they might get a hundo.
Bowling if that's
IMG got 100 on somebody. This shit might happen to y'all, boy.
96 at the half, dog. They call the rest of the game. They ain't even finish the game.
And y'all going to Death Valley? That shit gonna be rocking for a young quarterback.
Death Valley for real.
Wait, y'all don't have Clemson next, do you?
No, we got Georgia Tech. We got them after Georgia Tech.
Oh,
So we got them 2 weeks.
I was gonna say if you got them next, it's
they got the battle to stink this week.
Georgia Tech favorite right now.
Next, because they finna be pissed off. So, well, you lucky ain't got it. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, look, I got a few friends that are Miami fans. I tried to tell them, look, Mario's a good recruiter, but coaching is a different story. You gonna find out. I just didn't think it was this. I thought it was bad, but
I'm be honest with you. Like all of our coaches, I think struggle with in game, the middle 8, all that shit. Right? It's a maturation process with all of our coaches. That's one thing. What they got is some dysfunctional shit going on. I would say, man, it's something deeper than what we got. Because our coaching ain't all that shit either. Like it's a lot of shit Billy do. Billy's terrible in the middle 8. His closing out the first half is abysmal. He can't run a 2-minute offense to save his life. I'm not entirely mad with the play calling because the plays is there. We move the ball down the field, and then AR leave a lot of production and points on the field as well. So I'm not mad at play calling, but there's a lot of growth that that he has to go through to get there to compete for national championships. His in-game management, man, is just not there right now. But Mario shit is dysfunctional. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah,
and you said you brought that up. I'll harken back to early in the season, right? Remember when Avante took his Miami stuff down, right? He was upset. Mario was like, yeah, whatever. Right? They asked him in the media. So he still don't play him. He sticks around. Avante comes out there, and then we go, yeah, I see why you were sitting down. This is, you got this type of dysfunction and discommunication. You didn't even prove yourself when the chances were given to you as well. Now, can that be some coaching? Absolutely. Maybe there's some disconnect between Steele and him, and he's not getting the info. It's their job to disseminate the info. Because I didn't think Avante would slip down like this either. But he don't look good. And every opportunity he's got, he has looked like a guy playing hero ball, trying to knock a head off, and being out of sync of what he's supposed to be doing. Right now, what we got, bro, is just we got a house that's in total disarray.
I'll be honest with you, man. To say that shit, y'all gotta blow that staff up, man. You gotta look at like from everybody, like who you brought in from like a just like, and this ain't no troll shit. I just want to talk like some just like regular shit. Like you gotta get some younger, ambitious guys. Like Charlie Strong was an analyst for the Jags. Steele was at home, like doing what? Like I think like the names are popular. The names, yeah, but doing what?
He was at DC.
He was Maryland, DC.
They literally hired him, and then.
Yeah, but I'm saying before Maryland hired him, like before that job,
he was an analyst the year before.
That's what I'm saying. Like these guys, like you're hiring, even if he was Maryland's DC, right? Like I just think Steele's ran the course. That was my take on him when y'all hired him. Like the league, everybody knows him. He's not a young. I think the staff got to get younger, and it also got to be like Mario got to start his own coaching tree. He has no coaching tree. Every coaching as he's going up, he's at a premier program now. So now it's hit for him to start bringing in younger guys and building up his staff, not bringing in older veteran guys, because the older veteran guys were supposed to come in and get 12 wins, 10 wins type shit, and y'all compete for the ACC. You brought in these veteran guys, and it didn't spark off like that. I think you're better off getting a younger staff with a higher upside than Kevin Steele and Charlie Strong. And I don't think Charlie Strong's a bad coach. I just think he's had his best coaching behind him.
From results on the field, I can't be inclined to disagree. Something's not happening exactly how it should have. Regardless, that I do think that we do continue to need a roster flip. I don't think the results on the field are satisfactory. Period. I don't want to get that impression to anybody. So if I'm coming off like I think, oh, it's just okay because this roster need to be flipped. No. It's not okay. That's just a part of the decay. That's part of the problem. I can't really disagree with you there. We'll have to see, if he feels like. I mean, obviously, he can't blow everything up.
No.
He may shuffle a few things. Yeah, he may shuffle a few things.
I want to shuffle my shit a little bit.
I won't be shocked if Gators leaves.
Be honest.
Huh?
I said I want to shuffle my shit a little bit. Like, bro, they human. They're not gonna make perfect hires. We both of our coaches missed on some hires. Like we didn't get the absolute staff that we wanted. So
Adami was a bust
in
my opinion.
Yeah.
Is because he's the number one recruiter, right, or number two, whatever he might have been. I had my suspicions that had a lot to do with the logo. Come to us, and every big fight he was in, he lost. I was like, well, y'all told me this dude was, an ace recruiter. Don't think so. I think that's DVD job, and I screamed for that before because I think he's too valuable. I don't want to lose DVD. So we'll see how they play that situation too. And you can get rid of my strength and conditioning coach too.
The mustache fight up.
Ain't nobody strengthened or conditioned very well, from what I can tell. The condition is poor.
Motherfucker got that Monterey Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he with that goofy shit.
Yeah, the tailspin Monterey Jack mustache. Y'all thought he was high.
Them people don't know what we talking about, man.
Yeah,
I do.
Showing my age a little bit. Ace, what do you talk about? We came out with the victory versus Texas A&M, 41-24. What you think about? What you thought about the game?
I like the adjustments they made defensively in the second half because that first half, I'm thinking, oh man, this shades of 2020. This shades of what last year? It wasn't the vibes then, or 2020. That wasn't the vibes then. But then the second half, that was the best defensive performance they had all year. In that second half, didn't give up a single point. They forced a couple turnovers. They got after Haynes King. I don't want to hear nothing about players being out for this reason. Michigan State suspended 8 players and went on the road and beat a ranked team. So I don't want to hear nothing about players being out. And Evan Stewart.
Jimbo got guys, man.
Yeah. Evan Stewart was still out there, but guys like Amari Burney, as much slack as we gave him, this dude's making plays and making him some money for the next.
He's gonna play on Sunday. He's gonna play on Sunday. He hooping.
And then you got a glimpse of Antoine Powell-Ryland, who introduced himself to the rest of the country.
What he got? He got 2 sacks, forced a fumble. Yeah, hooping a little bit.
He was hooping out there, and offensively, AR looked much more comfortable in the offense. Him actually running the ball with the RPOs opened up everything for the offense, and then
a lot more shotgun, a lot less pistol, man.
Yeah, a lot less pistol, and he
told you first.
He looked way more comfortable when he was running. He didn't run timid like he had been all year. He was legit running this time, and then just watching these running backs. Oh man, Montreal and ETN, that combo is something serious. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if any defense want to face that combo. You got them guys getting damn near 20 carries a piece, wearing you down. Like it's gonna take a toll on you. And then passing wise for AR. This was the first game this year I've seen him actually go through his progressions. He went through his progressions way more this game than he has all season long. He still missed a few throws.
No, the problem is he going through the motherfucking too many motherfucking. I'm sorry, I was using that a lot. Pitches big. The problem is Ace. He's going through too many progressions, in my opinion. Like I don't need him to go through all those reads. I need 1-2 take off. Another one of my take before you get back into yours. When they go man on us. The middle of the field for a draw is wide open. I'm like, Billy, please call a draw. I don't know what the hell. If we got one in our playbook or what. When we went 4 or 5 wide, they spread a lot more this game. When we went 4 or 5 wide, the middle of the field was just empty. And we still throw it, and he completed passes. He threw some darts, but in my mind, like, bro, he could tuck that shit and go like 50, 60 yards, man.
I noticed that. You right about that because, like you said, they spread the ball out. The middle of the field is wide open, just whether it's a quarterback draw or if if it's 4 wide and running back in the backfield. I agree. Call a draw play. Get those chunk yards. But I'm gonna be honest. The most impressive throw was that throw to Jaquavion Frazier's in the corner for the touchdown. That's probably one of the best throws I've seen him make all year long.
Shout out to Frazier for grabbing that with one hand, snagging that in like that, man. What a beautiful throw. We had Justin Shorter was out for the football game. Some young boys stepped up. Jaquavion Frazier scored a touchdown, and also Caleb Douglas, the freshman out of Texas. He's looking good. I think he should get more snaps.
He should. It was nice to see him get out there. And basically a homecoming from being from Texas to get a touchdown in your home state in a big win like that. I feel good going into the South Carolina game this week. I'm actually going to be in the building for that game. So usually when I go, we win. So I'm trying to make sure we get bowl eligible. I got to make sure.
I'm staying my ass home, Ace. I've been on the rush street, man. I went to a commitment. We didn't get a motherfucker. Both games I went to, we lost. I'm vibing, bro. It ain't my year. So
you might have to stay home for that one. And by the way, see, you heard me say when I go, we usually win. Don't be surprised I pull up to Tallahassee.
Ace, don't do that, bro. I don't want you to own the feelings hurt, bro. I don't want you to break the streak. I don't want none of that.
Pull the fuck up. I'm there too,
baby.
I'm not going. I don't know if I'm going inside the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I may have to some other shit going on. But I'm definitely going to that game, man. Pull up, Ace. I'm kicking it. Big tailgate.
Yeah, definitely.
I might have to pull up for that just to make sure we secure that dub.
Man, it's Ron Zook field, bro. We're finna run down on this shit, man, with the big AR.
Yeah, CJ, y'all need to be respectful. You know that's Ron Zook field.
It's Ron Zook shit.
Nah, I mean I get that, man, but I seen your defense, man. Trey Benson go put that shit on.
We carried Ron Zook off on our shoulders like he was king.
What year was that?
He was.
I don't matter what year it was, man.
Okay.
The night y'all christened the field for Bobby, Ron Zook came through with that fire.
Yeah, and by the way,
after he got fired, he was a fired man, man.
He was fired.
After the Georgia game that season, and we carried him off of Ron Zook field.
Yes.
Y'all tried to be slitting Chris in that field with Bobby Bowden. We had other ideas. And y'all never
ran down, man.
Oh, that was cute, man. I enjoyed the history lesson and all that shit, but what my dog Slim Charles say? The thing about the old days,
no, these
the
are
old
new
days.
New days.
Don't do
they
no
often run down on that shit, man.
AR beat y'all with half a leg and no coaching staff.
That's
this
cool.
Better
the thing about the old days, the old days.
I'm getting to this shit. He got a full staff, a much better staff, and 2 legs this time.
What cooking right now, man?
We'll see. He got a much better staff, and what's his record?
Real good. That boy is barbecue.
Much better staff and 2 legs. What's his record?
Hey,
record. We talking about quarterback play, like football.
Hey, you say he got a much better staff and the 2 legs.
I record's better than last year, if that's what we're talking about.
Josh Allen, dog. That you want me to give you the preview? So what they want is the reason people still high on him is because they think they got the next Josh Allen, and the NFL is always very thirsty for this type of thing.
Josh Allen, he's a talent. Josh Allen, you can say Josh Allen. Fuck Josh Allen. They see talent, bro. They got nothing to do with Josh. They can say Cam Newton. We've compared him to everybody at this point. Cam Newton was the last. Y'all called us crazy. Y'all called us crazy for saying Cam Newton. Now people saying because of Josh Allen is why people still. No, he's talented. It's easy to see. It pops out on the screen when he throws the ball. There's some mental, and Billy talked about this in his post game. He said there's nothing physical about his game he has any issues with. The game's slowing down for him, and we're starting to see that on the field. Right. We'll see if that's just Billy talk. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing the numbers. He ain't turning the ball over. And I've been saying everything I want to see from him. I said, I want to see him play a complete game with no turnover. That happened. I said, I want to see him play a complete game from front to back, us moving the ball. That just happened this past game. He's getting better, bro. And the game's slowing down for him. We're going to see what happens from week to week. I like the way he played versus Georgia. He put up some good numbers, did what he had to do, kept us in the game, made some big plays, didn't fold. It's a lot of maturity happening with that kid. Outside of the troll shit, like jit cooking. And that's why I told Gator fans on the timeline, like, assuming he's coming back is don't do that to yourself.
Exactly, because these scouts, they care, but they care what he do, but at the same time they don't, because the physical tools right there. That's what's gonna make him be a first, possibly second, first round pick. He could definitely get in that first round. But the coaches, whoever gets him, it's a lot of stuff they know they can teach him. Physical tools there, like they really don't care that much per se, like what he does. The physical tools are there.
They think highly of themselves. Yeah, they think highly of themselves as far as a quarterback coach. So when they see those physical tools that they can't teach, these guys think they're good teachers. right?
Right.
They can't teach those physical traits that AR has. So when they see those physical traits and like, yo, this is those traits give me a wide variety of things I could do with a playbook, and I could teach him better than the guy at Florida and Dan Mullen could have. I'm a pro. So let me get my hands on that physical talent and physical talented. Like, you can't deny what he is, bro.
And that's why I said the Will Allen thing. That wasn't a slight on him.
Josh
I'm
Allen?
saying that exactly what you said. Everything is true. So people are they're evaluating him. I think the reason I put the Will Allen thing on is because it's a recent success. It was something
Josh
that
Allen, man. We're calling that man Will Allen, man.
Josh Allen, my bad. My bad, Josh Allen. It's been a recent success. The NFL is a copycat league because if you just look at his numbers, they're not going to get him in the first round, right?
Right.
So that's why I made that comparison. There's no slight on him. I'm not taking shots.
Look at all the first round. The guys that are talking about first round, his numbers ain't that far off from them guys, bro. Like,
this is real bad. Yeah. Levis is still up there. He having a horrible close.
That's what I'm saying. So what are we talking about? His numbers are on par with everybody in the first round.
Because I watched the NFL, and everybody knows in the draft they reach for quarterbacks. It's the biggest bust in every level, right?
Right.
So I'm not saying he's going to be trash. I'm just giving you, that was Larian tape. Nobody told me that. The Josh Allen thing, I was just saying it's a similar, because there was a lot of questions about Josh as well, especially with his accuracy. Over the last couple of years, he was able to develop and become a top quarterback. That's what I'm saying. I think they see the same thing. I'm agreeing with you in him.
And on top of that, he had to deal with the level of competition he played too. If you remember, his first couple of years, his first year especially, he was terrible that year. But he's gotten coaching. They figured out what they can do with him. The things he's
Ken Dorsey.
not good at. Yeah, hey, look, that
One
man
thing,
finna be a head coach.
With Cam is what I'm
We
saying.
got
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, we got a couple more still in the chain race. We can't get too long winded.
Hey, yeah, we gotta keep moving. My bad, bro. Hold it down, man.
Good talk, man.
Yeah, hold it down, bro.
Y'all find Jesus, man. Y'all need him.
Find Jesus.
I know where you at.
I hold it down,
bro. Like Jesus, at least.
There you go, my man KP with the little TIP hat, man. Oh, we got D-Rob in the building. Oh, we about to hang out a little bit. What's going on, baby?
Oh, we here.
I don't even see your ears. You don't hear nothing I gotta say. D-Rob, you bring your ears to the show. Where your ears, bro?
Hey, real quick though, fellas, let's get these super chats out the way. Shout out to Dr. Beer. My guy. Great show, fellas. I appreciate the Noles fans keeping Larry on in the blender tonight. Go Noles, baby.
Don't forget the Gator fans.
Yeah, thank everybody.
Gator Twin 15, the Miami boys watching film like Kyler Murray trying to watch film. Go Gators.
Hey, can y'all boys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Oh, okay. All right, for sure. What's going on, y'all? I was gonna make it. I just drove back from Atlanta. I had a little prior engagement with the family, so I had to take care of that first.
Already, man.
We don't want to hear none of that. What we want to hear about is this whooping that we just saw.
Hey, K2, don't be disrespectful, man. Like, you don't know what's going on, bro. Hey, don't be disrespectful.
Whoa. I told
No. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful, bro. When it comes to family, she'll be disrespectful.
Love you,
Plan or
D-Rob.
not.
Love you, D-Rob.
You don't know what's going on.
Love you, D-Rob. Love you, D-Rob. Hey, listen, all respect, all love. CJ, I said it a few weeks ago that any Miami fan that speaks to you need to take that hat off. And they need to come to you with humility. I don't hear no humility out here today.
I don't hear none of it, right?
I don't
Hold on, CJ. Wait. CJ, did I not on the timeline? What did I say?
Here we go.
I tagged you and I gave you respect, didn't I?
Hey, that shit was 45.
Did I not do that?
Bro, to be honest with you, I don't know, bro.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it, fella. That shit was 45-3, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Hey, listen, no, we'll go ahead and start over here. Let's start with the Regal side of this thing because we don't need the poverty yet. All right, we already see what y'all got going on. All right, them boys lost at home to their biggest rival by 40. They ain't get 200 yards. They crossed the 50 twice, and they got the audacity to sit here and look us in the face. Y'all should be looking at the ground when y'all walk up to us. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for being in your way. They need to step to the side. Y'all need to be playing some music. You should be dropping rose petals out here for us and letting us know that we can walk like we Prince Akeem and the King of the Moon out here. That's what we doing out here, baby. That's what we
I'm
doing.
still on the precipice of
That's what we
500,
do.
man. What is you talking
Hey,
about?
hey,
I'm sorry. Royalty right now in the big three. That's what we are.
hey,
The precipice of
hey,
500.
KP.
We over
That's what I
500.
we both eligible.
Brother. That's all I'm saying. Like, I said royalty.
Listen, there's
Royalty,
there's a lot of talk coming from the team that just lost at home by 40. By 40. I don't want to hear nothing out of y'all. CJ,
That's crazy.
how you feeling today, baby? How you feeling today?
Feeling lovely, man. You know, went down south to check on the home away from home, make sure shit was still in check.
Yes, sir.
Motherfuckers ain't been paying rent, man, so I had to go check some damn rent,
Yes,
shaking
sir.
and shit. So, man, it was feeling real good, baby.
We had to go check our fall home because we down in the summer we up there in Tallahassee, but when the fall come, we want to come a little further down south.
Come down south.
That's what it was. That's what it was. We got them. We had them. Hey, listen, I want to thank Miami.
Yesterday.
I want to thank Miami. Don't worry about what I was doing. I was out here.
Let me say this real quick. I don't know. Don't interrupt for 1 second. I don't want to hear from another motherfucking Florida State fan in Miami about going to game. You won't even come to our tailgate right around the corner. And I know you ain't been no Florida State game.
They shit packed though. They shit packed though. They ain't got no problem with that shit.
Oh man, he can go.
I'm sorry.
I've been in there plenty of times.
I ain't want to interrupt. I wanted to let you get that takeoff because it was terrible. Here's what we.
Here's what we. This is what I'm saying. You just a Miami fan, all hat on.
No sir. Florida State. Garnet and gold until I'm dead and cold, baby. Garnet and gold until I'm dead and cold.
We in his backyard. We say, LeBron, come on, roll with it, man. We got schools, Wayne. What brother
I know my nemesis is fucking Kwame. Your nemesis is KP, and he like undefeated versus you this year, bro.
This year and last year, he can't say nothing. They can't say nothing to me right now. And it's okay though. It's okay. Here's what we know. Again,
so the people was asking, bro. They was asking for you earlier about
right
about that tape. What was it again?
Offensive line, man.
Yeah. That the Florida State offensive line was bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got about
I said, y'all offensive line?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking green.
Yeah, I mean, them boys showed up, man. I mean, ain't nothing I can say, man. They did their thing. They contained them. Y'all ran the ball fantastically. I mean, ain't nothing I can say.
Say that again.
Fantastically.
Wait, what did we do fantastically?
Hey, I will say this, Trey Benson. I mean, that kid is man. And like people was on there talking about some, getting on Mario, but the thing was like Mario didn't cut him. He left Oregon because Mario left. You know what I'm saying? And he had to end it. Yeah.
Mario.
No, it's not. No, that's not capping for him.
Why you capping for that man? That other people's business, man.
Is the troll didn't make sense. The troll didn't make sense.
They can't wait to defend
the troll didn't make sense.
Mario, bro.
But the thing was, like I said, from the get they established the run, and it just went from there. I mean, the passing, they really didn't have to do much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like I said, Norvell, when it comes to X's and O's, he know what he's doing. And then when TVD went down, it ain't making no better because the Curry couldn't do nothing. Jake, I don't know what he doing. His first pass was an INT. Like it was terrible. It was terrible all around, bro. It was terrible all around. It ain't no spinning it. It ain't no none of that. We got whooped at all three phases. Ain't nothing I can say. It is what it is.
Who you firing?
Huh?
Who you firing?
Even our punter shanked.
I mean, bro, I told y'all.
Man,
hey, it's three. It's G3.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, Silk.
I'm talking about the last week.
Real quick. It's crazy you mentioned that.
So much, dog. Man, leg hurt, man.
But now, real talk to that. Hey, he's more leg. Let me have one leg in the ice tub, one leg out. Hey, but real shit though, Larry. When I was sitting there, Sakina, he shanked that shit. He's like, bro, even the fucking punter's shaking. Like, this is a crazy ass night. Man.
I gotta say, bro, the stupid was set real early. Man. When I saw Sakorian get that stuff in, I said, all right, man. All I need. I know we heard it.
I'm telling you, I go by the 3 G's now. Gators gotta go. G3. Gators gotta go.
Gators out of here. I like that.
He gotta go. Yeah, he gotta go. Cause my thing. Hold on. Cause wait, my thing is if you got Ja'Curry in a rhythm and he's doing something, why you put Jake in and then he gets sacked and he fumble?
That shit was crazy.
Regardless, the game is out of hand. Just let Curry let him get him rhythm. Let him see something.
I forgot about that because
so it's like.
But was he in a rhythm though?
I was like, wait,
yes, he was. I mean, he was in a rhythm.
Like
the thing is, he completed like I think 1 or 2 passes. He got a couple good runs in, so it was actually going pretty well. He got a first down. We on y'all side of the field. So why pull him? Why you pull him and put Jake in, and then Jake gets sacked and he recover? Like
right
come
away,
on, man.
It
didn't make no sense.
I forgot.
So it's like stuff like that is questionable, man. Like
I had
he didn't put.
I saw it was a fumble, and I was like, "What the fuck did Jake get in?"
That's what I'm saying.
Real quick, we talking quarterbacks. Real quick, welcome Big Groove to the show. We got KP. If you listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, we got KP friend of the show, D-Rob friend of the show, Big Groove friend of the show, and with the crew, we kicking it a little bit. Nice little round table here. Y'all, everybody on YouTube, pound that like button. We appreciate the love that help us grow the climb the algorithms and whatnot, and grow the show. Real quick, man, while we talking quarterbacks, what y'all boys thought? We asked the guys that just got on here because we already answered. What y'all thought about the usage of Van Dyke? Tyler Van Dyke.
I think they should have.
Man, me personally, I was kind of disappointed. You should know as a head coach if a kid is ready to play. I understand it. It was pretty much like the same situation with King last year. I understand. You know what I'm saying. You don't want your starting QB. If he say he can go, you're going to trust his word. But sometimes, I didn't really understand it last year. I didn't really want to see it, but it was like you got to save them from themselves sometimes. So now he may be a lot more injured than what he, than what he was before. I would have went with Jake and just let him just ride it out, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? And I would have schemed for him for this week. And that's my whole thing about the poor coaching, man, that I'm seeing with Mario Cristobal, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been poor coaching decision, you know what I'm saying, since week 1. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, man, we paying you $10 million, almost $10 million a year to make these choices, bro. Like, come on, like dog, like this man, he didn't even get hit when he hurt himself. He hurt his arm again throwing the ball.
Hey, Groove. The only thing I can say is at the beginning, at the first drive, I mean, he looked okay. Went down there, we got 3 points, so that wasn't an issue. It got an issue when
I'm sorry,
like he went like so. It when we saw that when he went to throw that pass and he went to gripping his bicep and all that, right there, they should have just left him like, you know what, that's it for him. They brought him back in the game because he probably told them, "Nah, I'm okay," and then you seen what happened. He couldn't do nothing.
There's no way he was throwing all week. There's no way.
Nah.
Yeah, and that's
and
my
if he
thing.
was, it was like stationary. Real quick. It was stationary shit to where he wasn't moving around things. Like you see when he moved and he was.
So watch the warm ups.
That shit is
the warm up clips are still on the timeline, right?
Yup.
He throwing that bitch gingerly. He ain't letting that bitch rip, bro. That's why even when you go back and watch those, he ain't letting that shit go, bro. There's no. I said when I saw those clips, I said there's no way he practiced, man.
That's terrible, man. Come on.
Yeah, he was throwing them
and
little 5 and 10 yard, man. Right, he was throwing them little 5 and 10 yard practice throws terribly. I was like, why are y'all even letting this cat go?
And I kind of want to backtrack a little bit because I kind of understood the De'Aaron King situation because he had a whole off season to rehab and get ready. So I can understand why they went with him. You know what I'm saying? But with the Tyler situation, that's a week. Like, bro, like, come on, Mario. Like, let the backup ride. That's why you got a backup for. Let the backup win, lose, or draw. Let it rip. And they kicked our ass. We didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got harassed by my best my best friend played at Florida State, man, early 2000s, dog, and he been on my
as he should.
Oh my God, man.
As he should. Listen, hey, y'all need to be thanking Mario because when he let old boy Brown get out there, you saw Jamie Robinson. He snatched that young man and then pushed him on the ground and let him know you wasn't ready for this big time. You wasn't ready for the big time. They weren't ready. Y'all wasn't ready for this.
Jumped on his ass for doing
that.
That was
me and TJ.
I will say this. That little motherfucker Brown, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's a tough runner. He he wasn't
Yeah.
going down like initial. So Jamie had the roughest call up a little bit to get that motherfucker down because he
Right.
wasn't trying to go down, bro.
Right, but he
And
wasn't nothing that we hadn't
imagine
seen
him
all
2 years
season
from
though.
now.
Right, this wasn't
Imagine
nothing
him
we
2
hadn't
years from
seen.
now.
Oh yeah,
Imagine this kid 2 years from now, though,
maybe.
with the right OC, with the right
Right.
OC. He
Who's
gotta have the
coaching?
right
Yeah,
OC because he
yeah.
won't do
I
issues
agree.
under Gaddis if Gaddis still there.
I think
He
y'all. I
won't do
think y'all. Be completely honest. I think y'all probably could have something with him. I would start him for the rest of the year. The rest of the season, I would start him and build for that shit. Like you said, it depends on the coach and how he's developed. I think you have something with him though. Some
You
shit
got
that
a
you can
bad
actually
offensive
use and
line.
build around.
But
Yeah, bad
Drew. They
offensive
like
line. He
they
got
like
legs.
they like Jakuri more than they like Jake. You know what I'm saying? That I think they just, I think we really gonna see a whole. I think he probably gonna start Georgia Tech. I don't think they're gonna start Jake. I think they were just gonna let Jakuri just go ahead and let him be QB1 and let him do his
I might
thing.
go get. I might
Unless
go get
Tyler
I'm
Jakuri.
not
come.
opposed to it. I like both. I like Jake and I like Jacory. I'm not
Yeah,
opposed
because
to
I
either
don't
one
I
of those
don't see
kids.
us going to a
I
bowl,
might go
so they
get
might as well
Nebraska.
just say they might as well just go ahead and just, what I'm saying, see what they got with him and just let him go.
But the situation is this: you can't judge I right now anyway because they're limited playing. You know what I'm saying? Snaps. So I can't call either one of them great or sorry. You feel me? So, but it's just, man, I don't know, Doug.
What
I'm
happens?
irritated.
What happens with these quarterbacks in the transfer portal right now? It's about to get busy with y'all quarterback room in the portal. What y'all think happens? How y'all think it shake out?
I
You
think
can go for
okay, for me, I think somebody's gonna transfer. Either Jake's gonna transfer, either Jake or Tyler, one of them transferring, and one gonna stay. More than likely, I think TVD might stay. I don't think Jake gonna stay because you got to think you can bring in two other quarterbacks with Rashada and Williams. So somebody gonna get left out because they love Curry, and I think that they'll probably feel more comfortable letting TV, at least letting him come back another year because I don't see him leaving now with the injury, and then he really didn't have the year what everybody expected. So I think that, what I'm saying, he's more than likely to come back. I think Jake is going to be the odd man out, and I think that he's probably going to be gone. He's going back to West Coast.
I think a little different on this situation. I think it depends on if Gaddis come back as the OC. If Mario don't make a change, if Mario
Okay.
makes a change, I think you will see all three of them stay to the spring. Because I actually think all three will stay because, of course, I think TVD, if it does have a new coordinator, I think he'll give them a shot, and he probably would win the QB1 position. If not, this is the twist. If Mario doesn't get rid of Gaddis, I see TVD transferring to SMU, Jake Stan, and going back with Lashley where he had his most success.
I said that in June, bro.
I can see that.
Hello?
No,
That
I
would
can
be a
see.
smart decision. I would not
Hello?
be upset with him at all because that's when he
Yeah,
see his most
Group.
productive.
I can see that
Or
too,
you can
Group.
see Jake go to or you can see Jake go to SMU where he can be a standout and put the numbers up and still get to the league. Because they treating Gaddis. I just got back from I was in the Dallas airport. They got Red Lashley plastered everywhere now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can
I mean,
see that.
listen.
I can see
Shout out to
that.
Bros on one of those.
Right, we definitely
But we
told
got to
y'all
get
this
rid
in
of Gaddis.
June.
We got to get rid of Gaddis. We got to get rid of him.
I think
He is
if they
absolute.
both leave her for any reason, I think we might take a QB out the portal depending on who it is though.
I
And
think
because
it's
I
in
don't want
the
you can't rely on a true freshman, man. I like Rashada, but Rashada just not he's not no Brad Kaya or nothing like that.
He
He
got to
ain't
get his
nothing like
weight up
that.
too.
He little, man. Like, yeah, people just thinking it's not that easy just to come in college football and start as a
It's
freshman.
not.
That's
That's why I
facts.
tell people all
People
the
got to
time. Like
stop.
I never put freshmen into my projections in regards to the next season. Like
Exactly,
I
and that's
never,
why I don't
You
never
can't.
factor them
understand
into it.
this. Wait till
Can't.
Mario get his players in next year. Like, do you understand? They still gonna be freshmen. That's
Yeah.
Right.
still gonna be 5 and 7. You feel what I'm saying? But the good
I just
coaches
think they're gonna.
still make profit.
I,
But we don't have a good coach.
I
We
just think they're
have
gonna be more active in the portal. I think he's gonna be more active in the portal because he's gonna have more time with the new rule with the December 5th where you have to be in the portal by that time. I think you're gonna see a lot of names. I think he's gonna be a lot more active,
Yeah.
especially after early signing day. I think you're gonna get real active, and you probably gonna get you gonna get a better variety of players because we're not hearing no names now, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of surprising names that's gonna hit that portal when the time comes.
But that's the thing. We've had this though. It should have been more so favorable last year because people can just enter the transfer portal at any time. Like I don't get the excuses that's being made for Mario Cristobal, bro. It's kind of like, bro, Like,
No, that's
dude,
not making. No, I'm not making an excuse.
now I'm not saying
That's not
you,
making
bro.
it.
I'm not saying you. I'm not
Oh,
saying you. I'm just saying
KP
in general.
enjoying this shit.
Like,
Facts.
bro, like, like I'm just the narratives have moved like 5 times since the start of the since
Oxygen cut
military.
off from that brother head.
We went from the best staff in the country. We went from the best staff in the country. We went to the most stacked running back room, the most stacked receiver room, the most stacked quarterback room. We got all these transfer goats,
With the
but
most
now
money.
Mario got the players in. Like I don't
Hey,
get it.
how's that UCLA linebacker transfer playing that was supposed to be better than Taylor Bethune? How he doing?
Well, he's supposed to be better than Corey Flagg, but Corey Flagg is starting.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I remember when people say he was better than Bethune, and
That's
yeah,
why I
I remember
they've
understand
that.
been
the
at that lately. They've been
high
having them
front.
because
Like
they play the same
Flagg is playing
position.
one
They
of the best programs in Texas. Like this kid is a baller. Like you feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro.
Y'all want to talk the game a little bit? Let's talk the game a little bit. Now, y'all defense been solid all year, right? So I thought at least y'all come in and keep the game interesting with some defensive stops. But the defense was fooled too. What went wrong with the defense? We talking about Gattis, but
That shit was always
because
food.
45
all
points is a
because
lot of points.
the thing is
It was
the
always
offense couldn't
food,
stay in
bro.
the offense couldn't stay on the field.
Bro,
The
that
offense couldn't
defense
stay
was.
on the
I
field.
agree.
I'm gonna be real with
I
y'all,
agree.
bro. That defense was always food. Look who y'all was
Facts.
playing. I'm dead.
Facts.
I'm being dead ass serious, bro. That defense was
Facts.
always food. What we
Facts.
did, y'all was vanilla as fuck last night, like on some real shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mike ain't going to duff at all,
I
man.
would
Mm-hmm.
say I have to agree. Like I'm a big Kevin said I wanted him here last year, but Miami would give Manny the budget to get him. I have been disappointed this year with the lack of innovation that I seen with him at Auburn.
Damn
Because
right.
to me, I think we have a better secondary far as than he had at Auburn, far as with players that can do multiple things. Linebacker play not so much. I think he had better linebackers at Auburn, but the defensive line has played stellar this year for us. I got to give him props for that. But I didn't see any wrinkles, no blitz. We don't blitz like bro, blitz. We have to blitz. You
Yeah,
have
we
to
don't
put
blitz at
pressure on,
all.
man. We didn't
Yeah,
do any of that. Like I
that's my
watched
blitz.
Kirby. I watched Georgia yesterday in Tennessee. Dog, they sent so many different type of exotic blitzes and man, Hooker didn't know what to do. And I'm like, we got a defensive coordinator that
They've been around the
is that
block.
of a Muschamp. Okay, let's see it. You got a 6'6", 6'5" safety that you're not sending on blitzes, that you're not putting on the edge and causing
You
mismatch
got to
for a
play him in the
tackle.
box. Yeah, he got to play in
You
the
feel what I'm
box.
saying? Like switch them.
You
You
got
got
to
a
play
guy
him
that
in the
can play
box.
spot, and you know what I'm saying. You got GB.
Pause.
Like he's not utilizing the guys that we have, and that's why I'm so disappointed in Steele. And like you said, I didn't really take our defense like you said because we ain't played nobody or offensively, and I totally agree. And I knew that when I kept hearing these, like, bro, this defense is not really better than the one last year. You know what I'm saying? We just had a lot of key injuries last year. You feel me? Yeah, they better with the tackling, but we ain't playing the same offensive firepower that we played in the first half of the season last year. We played the number one running back last year from Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? We played Alabama when they had Williamson, a 418 kid. Like then last year, App State was a 10-3 team, and they was running. They had 2 running backs that was killing last year. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. This shit trash. This shit is so trash. Lauren, man, I
Talk to
feel
him,
your pain, bro.
KP. KP, talk to these guys, man.
Listen, but this goes back to what we were saying before. We've been saying this all season that Miami is out here getting torched by everybody that they play. And the one thing that they said, oh, the D line, we can stop the run, we can stop the run. I said this after they played a few weeks ago. I said, listen, y'all can stop the run because you ain't played nobody that can actually run the ball on you. You ain't played a running quarterback like we got out here. I said that we was going to run the ball on you, and I said if we ran the ball on you, it was going to be a long night. And when we turned around and we saw the running backs gashing y'all for them runs, when we saw them going right in the teeth of that defense, and then we get a chance to see Jordan roll out the couple of times that he did and pick up them first downs, it was game over. That defense from Miami, especially with that secondary, was always going to get the work. We saw what Middle Tennessee State did. We did the exact same. All we did was hit them underneath a couple of times, lob it over the top. Miami wasn't ready for it. And we've been calling this all season long, and y'all just saw it come to fruition like we told y'all. And y'all got a problem, because here's the thing. Y'all going to play Georgia Tech next week. Y'all hopefully will win that game. Hopefully, if y'all can get y'all players back. You're gonna lose to Clemson by 30. You're gonna lose to Clemson by 30, might even be 40, because they're gonna try to one up us. And then y'all gonna be in a dog fight with Pittsburgh to even try to get the bowl eligibility. This whole season about to go in the tanks for y'all, and I, for one, am standing here basking in the glory of what it was that we told y'all was gonna happen before the season.
Glow, brother.
Hey,
Told
and
y'all.
you know what, bro? And you know what, man? Y'all should, because y'all been shit for 3 years. You should be basking in the ambience right now, bro.
Hey, we may have been shit for 3
It's
years.
been more than 3 years. It's been about 4.
But we beat you the last 2, and that's all that matters.
We the big turd now, fella.
Let me just keep basking over here.
Okay.
Hey, we ain't got nowhere to go but up, man. We ain't got nowhere to go but up.
KP, that's some ball and barrel ass shit, boy. Y'all, we ain't got nowhere to go but up, boy.
I mean, hey, but you got to think about it. Hey, it can't get no worse. It can't get no worse.
Though, boy. God damn.
Groove tried to tell these boys, man, that this coach ain't what y'all think he is. I tried to tell y'all boys, man, it was fool gold. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. Now you see it. But CJ and KP, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the defense was better last year or this year? Was y'all more nervous about the defense last year?
I was more to be honest, I was more so nervous with the team completely last year, defense and offensively. I do think Mario had his, not Mario. Damn, what's your boy name? Manny has some issues in regards to those big plays and giving up those conversions, like those 3rd and 4th downs. But Manny, what scared me was our offensive line wasn't that good, and Manny would bring pressure. Manny, he that's one thing Manny do. He'll bring pressure and get to the quarterback. So that's what I was scared of for y'all defense and y'all offense. Y'all was tossing that bitch around left and right last year. Like
Travelers just ran for 220 if we would have brought a bunch of pressure.
This week, I mean, but
like
what
you
I'm
said,
saying, but you missed my point. I'm talking about this shit that scared me last year.
No, I'm just saying, people want to be like, oh, if we had Manny this year, I think that maybe what Groove's
I think the defense I think the team would be better if y'all had Manny this year, to be completely honest with you. I really think.
But I don't think my only thing is offensively, what would he do? Because Red last year was getting an offensive coordinator job. So when he's gone, he took his hold on, wait. He would have took his offensive line coach with him, which he did, and a wide receiver coach. Then what Manny gonna do? Because you got to think of, they gonna say, okay, he's in year 3, he just finished that. I don't know if we going up or down. Hey, it's a chance that he could get fired. Man, let me go ahead and get up out of here. And then who's gonna take that offensive coordinator job, knowing that he's in the situation he's in?
But think about this though. But Manny Diaz has made the decisions to do. He's made when he seen the situation needed to be changed and make a decision. He made a decision. He would have went back with the same type of offense that he had success with. I guarantee you, he would have hired Rob Likens as the offensive coordinator. The one, you know what I'm saying? He was a pass game coordinator, so he knew the players. You feel what I'm saying? And he was an OC, and he put 2 receivers in the league when he was at in the first round when he was at Arizona State. And he took him from Arizona State. So he had a plan in place. Like Rob Likens could have filled in that board. You feel what I'm saying? And still took off. It was no guarantee that the offensive line coach would have went with that would have went to SMU, because Manny could have offered him more money. You feel what I'm saying? The only reason why the OC went is because Mario didn't want him, because he brought in his guy. You feel what I'm saying? The same thing with Hickson. We should get rid of Kevin Smith and get Hickson. We should have kept Hickson. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like these guys, these coaches that he brought in are downgrades to some of these coaches that we had. It's just facts. John Gators is not a better receiver coach than fucking Rob Likens, bro. Not. And that's saying something.
That's fine. I don't necessarily disagree with you there. But again, would the team be doing better? You know, it was asked question earlier. I think possibly so. But then I think what we were looking at as the organization, and I'm not obviously in those rooms, is where is our ceiling with Manny?
But what do we know if we don't give him?
I'm not
feeling with Mario though.
They feel like I said. They feel
Before it was 84.
Mario has at least he's got a Rose Bowl. He's got a couple of conference championships. They say, hey, listen, we're going to give you the money. We've already had proven success. This will excite the media. It'll excite the fan base. That's what they want to roll with. I mean, again, we say they're right or wrong.
I mean, you got to look at recruiting. Like, man, who?
But this is the thing, though, bro.
Man, Manny wasn't no hole on that damn trail, man.
I mean, he wasn't no listen. He wasn't no hole, but you got to think about it, bro. I mean, y'all was trolling us because the man had like 6 commits up until like December.
Like every damn thing.
No, you missing my point.
But he had
no 6 commits.
No, but D-Rod, to
Because
be fair,
he was
on the chopping block. To be fair, bro, that's why he had those 6 commits, bro.
Y'all basically was hanging the man for months,
Who's
bro.
gonna commit to a school when you constantly hear every week that he's not gonna be the coach?
Yeah, y'all
not using y'all brains, bro. If Mario, if tomorrow they said Mario's gonna get fired at the end of the season, I guarantee you half this class will jump ship and go somewhere else. How can you recruit when you constantly hear every week that Manny Diaz should be fired and won't be there? Like, come on, it don't make sense. Y'all, he only had this many commits. Of course, because he was on the chopping block.
Man, fuck man. Let's talk about this shit show.
LT and all those
Manny
other
shit
files.
show over. I want to talk about this.
This is music to my ears. I'm over here bouncing right now because this is just beautiful what I'm hearing right now. Y'all are dumpster juice. Y'all said, listen,
this is literally the longest no cap in history.
It is so beautiful. And listen, them boys said, hey, real quick, they thought they was in our neighborhood. They ain't in our neighborhood. They ain't in our city. They ain't in our state. Them boys in another country. I don't want to
projects, baby.
That shit's a project.
We in the gated community right now, baby.
What? They can't even be over there.
16 or something like that.
Boy, 6
That's
and
not
3.
Hey, listen, y'all came up to our neighborhood last year and y'all couldn't even get in the gate because the key card wouldn't work. We walked in y'all neighborhood this year and not only knocked on your door, we sat on your couch and we ate your baby.
Plastic still on the couch too.
That's what happened.
Don't mean a goddamn thing. Half
the
of the gates is not
plastic
closed,
on
dog. You gotta live. You know when you're talking wealth, and this is how I know you don't know no cut, right? When we're talking wealth, you have a security guard.
Stole 45-3. Nobody care about no wealth. Stole 45-3.
He talking wealth. Let me talk to him. You always helping him.
He ain't helping me because everything you said ain't got no. It ain't.
KP. Hey, so Norvell, y'all guy? Norvell's the guy now. Norvell's the guy now, or what?
Right now, from what I'm seeing. Listen, right now, from what I'm seeing, Buddy is moving it forward. He's going to get in. He's doing very well in the portal. He's out here recruiting. He's making good decisions with the coaches that he's bringing in. I like Alex Atkins. I like the schemes that we putting up there. We stay healthy. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna mess with us if we stay healthy.
Man, are you gonna win the title?
We moving forward nicely. He's building this program from the ground up, and we going. I can't say that. I don't know. We gonna see.
Because you said a whole lot.
We gonna see.
He got to be so for him to be a guy moving forward, he got to be a national title coach.
Yeah, that's our standard, is it not?
Eventually, that should be the goal. Yeah.
Okay, so how many national? Answer this question: how many national title coaches have we had in here? How many national title coaches have we had in the last 20 years?
I don't
2.
You got Urban.
Okay, so within those 20 years,
hold on, wait. You mean Florida State, or you mean just in general?
That's rhetorical. Don't give me the exact number. Don't give me the exact number. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't get into that numbers. That's a rhetorical question. My point is, it's been plenty good ass coaches within 20 damn years,
right?
Because they have won a damn national championship. That mean they wasn't the guy or whatever. That's crazy to me.
But
y'all have 5 national championships in your tenure. How long has Miami been a program?
Yeah, it's been a program a while. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But for y'all though, but if he don't, so are you satisfied with him just winning games and not winning a championship?
No, that's not. No, I'm not going to be satisfied.
We're not at that point.
Championships, but I'm not going to say his team is inferior because of winning a national championship.
Won the title.
You said what?
I'm asking: is he a stopgap or is he the future?
We gonna see because we gonna see.
That's all I'm asking, KP. Get like a solid. We gonna see. We all gonna see. Shit.
Well, no. Okay. All right. So let me give you a right answer then. All right. So let me give you the answer then. So from what he took over to where we are now, I think he's done a pretty decent job. Do I see him being able to progress further than this? Yes, I do, because I see him bringing in the talent. I see him getting those looks. I see the team progressing, and I see his stamp being put on the program. So if he continues to build how it is here, I could see him winning an ACC title in a year, couple of years. I could see him then getting that towards getting into the playoff, and then we'll go from there. Can I say he's going to win a national title? I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with Saban. We don't know what's going to happen with Georgia. We don't know what's going to happen with Clemson and how this is going to shake out because they're way ahead of us right now. But I like how he's progressing. I think we have a future with Mike, and I'm going to ride out with him. He has some bumps, but he's going.
That's cool. And to answer your question, good answer. And to answer your question, CJ, I wouldn't necessarily say you have to be a national champion to be the guy, because Mark Richt was the guy. Mark Richt was the right fix for a long time. So that's what I'm saying. That's also what I'm saying. That ain't necessarily the end all be all. I just want to know if you think he's your guy.
It might be my guy.
Lord, you think Mario our guy? Oh, you think Mario our guy?
Yes.
Why?
And if not, it's over with anyway, so it don't matter.
I'm saying why?
Hey, Groove, for me,
why I do think he comes from. I think he comes from the right lineage to understand what it takes to get a winning program together. I think he's been given the resources.
From Willie lineage.
Man, he came from Nick lineage. Stop with that shit. He was only with Willie for 1 year. What's wrong with that, man?
1 year. And why
he was with Nick 3 years.
So answer this, fellas. Y'all think he'd be
FIU
the same
lineage, man.
Y'all think he'd be the same position he is now without Willie?
Cut that shit.
Say it again.
Do y'all think he'd be in the same position right now without Willie?
No, he all Willie Tree, I'm telling you.
What you mean? He'd be our coach?
The motherfucker wouldn't have been the head coach at Oregon if it wasn't for Willie coming home to his
Talk that talk.
Nick
wouldn't give him
exactly. The motherfucker probably been still on Nick Saban's staff right
now.
No,
hold on, wait, no. But CJ, you got to think about it. To be honest, he probably eventually. CJ, hold on. He probably eventually still would have been Miami's coach at some point, because a lot of people was even capping for him, even at the point when he was at Bama.
No. Do not tell that lie, brother. Only reason why he started because he was at Oregon. Because if he wasn't,
and the guy that gave him that opportunity is Willie Taggart, because Nick Saban would never hire him and let him call plays at Alabama. So his opportunity came through Willie Taggart. He's a Willie guy. He's off Willie's tree, man.
Yes, sir. Taquito Taggart. That's what we're looking at.
Ain't nobody listening to that, bro. That's with Willie for 1 year.
So who the hell was going to hire him as a head coach from Bama when he wasn't even calling plays at Bama?
Jesus Christ.
Say it again. I just said no, CJ. I said as far as from the Miami side, I think that he eventually still would have still been Miami coach.
But what path do you see him getting to Miami though?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying from what I've seen or what I've known from in the past, like a lot of people. When he was at Bama, even during that time frame, people wanted him to come be the head coach at Miami.
Yeah,
people was coming for him, but after when Al Golden was gone, bro, when Al Golden got fired, people was claiming want to hit Crystal Ball.
Come on, dog. Hold on. Before all this stuff, people was talking about bring back Butch. Nobody said anything about Mario Cristobal.
Who said bring back Butch?
You in a different group chat, Groove.
No, hold on, Groove.
It's a motherfucking tweet from Kev from 2015 that's on the timeline right now. Hell no, we don't fucking want Mario Cristobal. That was before Saban shit. Like,
I can show you some that's on the timeline that said they wanted Mario as head coach.
You see him get to that.
That's a coaching 10 year ago. Like, what are we talking about? That ain't that football long ago. We all been on the app. Like that ain't that long ago, dog.
About one man's opinion from 7 years ago. You said you wanted Willie at one point too, right? Everybody silent.
Okay, cool. And what? Okay, and that's the take. I ain't denying it. I ain't spinning it. Y'all on here talking about, it was 7 years ago, bro. It's a take, bro. He still was who Mario was at that time. At that time, Mario was not nobody you would hire as a head coach when those takes was going out. He didn't have the resume for no shit like that, bro. Especially out these shit. Especially out these shit to be at FIU, bro. And y'all looking like
By
the
the
new
time I
FIU
sent
out
that
here.
FIU was
Y'all don't
very
even look like
relevant
a
number
Power
one.
5 team, man. Y'all
And
can't
you
even
still
score a
won't get
touchdown.
to this day, bro.
Y'all some
Listen,
assholes,
y'all not being
man.
real to
Y'all
say like
hold on, hold on.
the
without
worst
We
Big
teased
3 team
FIU
in the
right
last
here on this
decade.
show for not even having shoulder pads, right? Come on now. Come on, let's stop
But
the
y'all not
FIU
being
shit.
real
So
for
Lord,
saying
We
that
so
we
said
never
Lord,
Y'all
that
get.
don't
on
need
this
shoulder
show.
pads.
But y'all
Them
not
shits
being
make
real
y'all
for
shit.
saying
The
that.
man couldn't even get shoulder pads. They never saw a bowl game before him. They
Y'all
never
got shoulder
saw the
pads? Because y'all ain't
readability.
about to see
Like,
no bowl
bro.
game. Y'all got shoulder
So
pads?
hold on. Hey, I got a
Y'all the
question
new
for Lauren.
FIU, bro.
Hold on,
Y'all got
hey,
shoulder
Silk, I got a
pads?
question.
hey man, can
For
we
Lauren.
end
Hey,
this
Lauren,
fucking
What's
hey,
motherfucker?
answer
going
this
on?
question. I
We're
played
never
at
gonna end the show.
hold on.
I'm having a
I
good
played at
time.
UAB,
I
right?
hang out
I
all
am
day.
too, honestly.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead. Go ahead, Drew.
So why was Bill Clark able to win multiple 10-win games
Come on,
at
man. Come
Alabama and
on, man.
Alabama?
Come on, he had UAB
What
fucking
the
humping, man.
what?
Exactly.
Come on,
My
bro.
alma mater,
Hold
we
on,
was
what?
just like FIU,
This what we
no
talking
money, no
about?
resources. We used to work out at the fitness center. We had no resources.
He
Alabama
had
used to keep
UAB
our
humping.
foot on our necks because they didn't want us to come up. They tried to close our program 3 times when I was there. So
And Clark had that shit
how did
Proof
humping.
of
Bill
that.
Clark
That's
able
real
to
shit,
come
right?
in and
But we
win 8 games
I
his
don't
and
know
I
what's
first year
going
and
on right
win
now.
multiple 10-game seasons at
hold
UAB,
on,
but
brother,
Mario
hold on,
couldn't
brother.
do it?
But
That's
they
what I'm
keep
saying.
bringing
Like
up
we
FIU as if it was a
these
failure when he
excuses.
did
No,
get
no,
there.
no,
So
no.
it's
We're bringing up FIU because that was his resume at the time.
it's
We're telling you
true.
Man,
guys.
Willie
We're
resume
telling
was
you
under
guys.
500 when y'all
Willie
got
gave him
him.
the job, bro.
And
Like, what are
y'all
y'all?
were
Only
elated,
reason
What the fuck are we
elated,
talking about, bro?
sung
What the
to the
fuck are we
only
talking
reason
about?
because
called your
What the fuck are
mother's
we talking
grandmother's
about? The
aunt,
Hey,
whole
Silk, why you
conversation
did this,
was
nephews,
bro?
and you
this
Why you
said
did
motherfucker
this?
Mario Cristobal would
and
not be in a position.
he can recruit.
Hold on. The
He
whole
got
conversation
17
was this
degrees in his
motherfucker Mario
hat.
Cristobal
No
would
one's
not
gonna
be
be
in the
able to throw
position
on
he
that.
was without Willie
Hakeem
Taggart.
didn't
That's literally
steal
all
his
we
shame
said.
on you, Lauren. Shame on you.
Like, bro, when you spin this shit
No.
like crazy,
Shame
who
on
the
you.
fuck like
You
who
will
the
never
fuck
hold
started
us to
saying
that.
Willie Taggart
He's not
takes, bro?
making he's not making a factual argument, Groove. This is why
What?
he's
It's
just
the
making
fact that he
he's
would
giving
not
an
be the head
opinion.
coach at Miami
Willie
without fucking Willie
Taggart was
Taggart, bro.
under
That's
500 when he came to you, was he not?
what the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about, though, bro?
Everything because you're talking
We're not
about
debating
resume.
Willie Taggart. We're
His
debating about
resume
that
was
dude being a
shit.
Miami head
Hold on,
coach
hold on,
without
hold
Willie
on, hold on,
Taggart.
hold
His
on, hold on,
resume was
hold
shit.
on, hold on.
And y'all
Mike
like,
Novell did way better at Memphis than Mario did at FIU now.
Facts.
I'm not
Those are
talking about
facts.
Mike.
He did way
You
better
Hold on, wait. Didn't
at
hold on,
Memphis.
wait. Didn't Mike Norvell
Who I'm
inherit
talking
what
about?
Justin
Willie
Fuente had?
Taggart.
I don't know what's going on.
Mike Norvell definitely inherited what Justin Fuente had
I'll
because
take
Justin
my
Fuente
goddamn
had at
hat, bro.
Memphis humping.
Take my goddamn hat.
Hold on,
Come on
hold on.
now. Come
Bro, we
on,
went from
man.
saying
Hold
I
on, calm
can't
down.
blame that
Let's
shit.
reset. Let's
Bro,
reset. Let's
we
reset.
talk about
Hold on, hold
Memphis.
on,
We
hold on,
talk
hold
about
on.
this others. Come on,
this guy
man.
stupid because we went from saying
My
Mario
bad.
Cristobal
That's
would
what I
not
said
be the
what you said,
head
but this
coach
one, go
at
ahead.
Miami without Willie Taggart
All
at
I
Oregon. So what the fuck Willie Taggart record was?
well,
I don't
hold on,
understand.
wait. I never said none of that. All
One
I'm
at a
talking about
time.
his
One at
tree.
a time.
Y'all let Silk convince y'all that he a part of Willie Tree when he was
He
only with
is.
Willie for
Ain't nothing
1
wrong.
year.
Why is it?
He is.
Why is a problem that he like? Why is that an issue?
Because he's not. He was so 1
He's
year.
not.
So 1 year he a part of his tree. He was the one that he grew up under
Yeah.
Willie.
If
That's
I
who he
give you a
came up under.
coordinator job, I give you a
Through his
coordinator
coaching,
job,
that's
and
who
then
he came up under.
hold on. If I give you your first opportunity to call plays and be a coordinator in college football, right? I didn't get another job, and then you get a head coaching job. Yeah, you're a part of my tree, bro. My
Nick
opportunity
still
got you
That's
an
the
got
head coach
opportunity.
job that
Hold
level.
on. Let me finish my tape. I gave you an opportunity, right? And then my next opportunity provided you an opportunity to become a head coach. You were part of my tree. Nick Saban
Facts.
never promoted him to nothing. He was a position coach.
Mm-hmm.
and
He ain't call no calls. He ain't call no
He
plays.
took him up,
He's off
co-head
Willie
coach.
Tree, bro.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro? And
People
how the hell
people
we
be
get
on different.
and
People
how the
be
hell we
on
get Willie
different
Taggart
trees.
record
So
and
you
your
can put him
goddamn
on
place
that
from
tree.
this?
You know what?
Bro, we
Fuck it.
talking about
I'll
coaching
let you.
trees.
Yeah.
Look,
He on Willie.
look.
Hold on, hold on,
Y'all
hold on,
want
we
to
hold on,
talking
be
hold on.
about
United
Hold on,
Street.
Silk. Hold on,
I
Silk.
love
Hey,
that talk,
Lawrence.
that talk. You right? No.
Hold on,
He
Lawrence.
from
Hold
Willie
on.
Street,
Hold on.
and
Hold
y'all
on.
got y'all. Hold on, Groove. Let me talk, brother. Let me talk. I sat quiet for a lot of this. He's off of Willie Street, the same tree you were happy. You jumped up and down and spoke about.
Who cares?
So keep that energy. Keep that
Who
energy.
cares?
So I got a question,
Who's
No,
y'all.
yeah,
denying that?
motherfucker.
Hold on.
We all
I
care.
got,
That's why we here.
Who's
Hold on,
denying
hold
I
on,
that
got a
though?
question. I got a
hold on.
question. So
I do.
if Willie Taggart don't take the FSU job, Does Mario become the? What does Mario get a head coach job somewhere else?
No, that's what I'm saying. That was my take.
We don't know. We doing these assumptions.
I don't
We
think
doing all
so.
these assumptions, bro. We don't know.
He got it by default.
The man was pulled off of Alabama staff for a reason. Nick Saban
He was
poached
the
him from
offensive
us
line
for a reason.
y'all
And
acting like he was
you
Kirby
just want
Smart or
you
something.
because you don't like the guy.
Y'all
But
acting like he
Nick
was Kevin Steele
We
at
didn't
that.
say
Listen.
we didn't
I
say
want
Nick Saban didn't hire him for a reason. We all know Nick Saban hired him for a reason.
So
What
how
I'm
could
saying
he not
is
have any
his
Nick Saban
elevation,
time?
his
When he was
elevation in
under Nick
coaching.
Saban for longer than he was with Willie Taggart.
That's cool.
That's
But I'm
Hey,
saying his
listen.
elevation in the coaching business came through Willie
Oregon.
Taggart, bro. If his elevation in the coaching business come through Willie Taggart, he's off Willie
He
Tree.
was under
He ain't get
Willie
no
for 1
he's just a
year.
position
Life
coach in
happens, bro.
Alabama.
Life happens, bro. Iowa State coach, or Minnesota's coach
All right,
got
let's move
really
on.
sick, right?
Let's talk about
And then
something
next
else,
thing you
man.
know,
Listen,
Willie
I'm gonna
Tree.
tell you
assistant
why.
coach
I'm
is
gonna
the
tell
head
you.
coach, man.
Name of the show is Willie
Life
Tree.
happens, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell
Real
you.
talk.
Listen, the reason we talking.
Willie got a better job and when it got smoked, stole y'all money.
Who cares?
Listen,
What are you talking
listen.
about?
I
Hey,
care,
CJ,
motherfucker. I care.
CJ, don't worry
I can
about it.
talk.
CJ, it's okay, CJ. Because listen, hey, CJ, it's okay. Because listen, the reason that we own these trees is because they came up to our neighborhood last year and saw how beautiful our lawn was, and when we just showed up to their shit,
Still
we
all
just
you
messed all of theirs up, bro.
y'all
That's all it is.
we still
They
all
ain't
Shit
got
on
million
y'all
on.
trees.
lawn. We
They
finna
ain't
shit on
got
y'all.
All y'all
trees.
million
Hey,
on. Y'all
KP, we finna shit on y'all lawn,
and
KP,
eat them
in
in the
a few
yard.
weeks.
What?
We won't
What?
even leave
We
the
don't even
yard.
see y'all. I don't. All that AR,
Hey,
y'all can go
hey,
ahead and
hold
sit down
on,
with all
wait.
that.
Because
We
you won't
got
come
y'all.
out.
I ain't
Hey,
paying
hold
y'all no
on. Let me
attention.
say one thing. I gotta get ready to I gotta get ready to get these kids for bed, but I appreciate y'all for having me on.
Love you,
Hey,
D Rod.
Groove, KP, hey,
Love you,
KP,
D
it's
Rod.
all love, man. All
Oh, of
respect.
course. Oh, of
Groove,
course.
That
hey,
shit was
all love,
45-3, man.
respect. Y'all boys, I appreciate y'all. Hey, it's still go Canes, man. I'm out of here.
Already, Ron.
That's
Always,
up,
boy.
man. Prayers out to you, man. Condolences, man. All that.
We'll have
Absolutely.
to trim this shit.
Much
This shit
love.
gonna have to go behind Patreon.
Whew.
That's a lot of goddamn talk.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up, fellas.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man.
Yes, sir.
I
Hey,
work
hey.
nights, so I can do this shit. Y'all, I
I
got 3
got.
more hours left.
No, I
Nothing
ain't
to
got
me
that.
right
No,
now.
I ain't got 3 hours. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's been a long weekend.
I'm like Harlan, babe. I need supper at about
That's why I was trying to
7:30.
get y'all out. I'm like, me personally, I work nights. I woke up from a nap, so I'm good.
Hey, real shit. Yeah, shout out to that super chat, man. Shout out to Harlan for producing. World of Jones,
Super
appreciate the
producer,
donation.
man. The
Yeah,
illest.
super producer Harlan. Don't get no
All in the
better.
videos, man. Super producing.
Oh yeah,
Run, we
Ron,
appreciate it, my
back it
dude.
up. Go ahead,
They
CJ.
tried to Ron say he tried to get on the app, was acting up. Shout out to D Rod though. Man was making up stats and all, trying to justify why our whole line was bad. Just to watch
Hey,
his defense do a 250 rush.
hey, Ron, you right? But you should have seen CJ's face when I hopped in the car and told him I talked to FSU fans and said they couldn't run. CJ almost wrecked. We
Bro,
almost hit the
real
curb.
shit though. So Larry literally said he was talking shit to an FSU fan. They told him we could
They
not
couldn't
run the
run.
ball. That shit was
2 of
crazy to
them.
me. They
The
couldn't
one
watch
dude
our.
that kept talking about they own dope and we rent. He said y'all can run. I was like, yeah, y'all can, dog. I don't know
Like, what
talking
games have you watched? Shit's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Them boys had Larry on in the blender out there at the tailgate lot. Won't be honest with you, dog.
It was just him, really.
Nah,
That's
it
why I
was
got no voice.
Bam. It was about 4 or 5
Oh,
on. My brother
Bam,
had you in the blender. They
Bam,
was jumping you for a second out there.
I live for this shit, boy. Thanos, boy. I'm just really having a great time, man.
I had a blast,
shout out
man.
to this weekend.
And
I had a
real
great
talk,
time.
boy, I
Yeah, I had a good ass
appreciate
time.
Kitty for the ticket, man, and being inside Hard Rock for those 5 minutes was real electric. I ain't gonna lie. I probably should have kidded with y'all, boy, just to talk the shit a little bit.
Hey, we had a great weekend, man. I'm gonna tell you, y'all didn't show up, man. Y'all missed out. We had one of the better spots. Well, from what I saw, definitely the best spot out there, man. I need to pull
Yeah,
up,
we
man.
was skating.
The numbers, we need some more. Y'all keep coming out, man.
Yeah.
All the people in the lot was like, man, y'all boys lit. Y'all got y'all shit going on over here. Come rock with us, man. We had a great time. Shout out to Kwame for taking me to Komodo. That shit had my stomach fucked up because I ain't used to real good food like that.
Right.
My kids just stuck on poverty. Pause. But yeah, that was some really good food. So thank you for pulling up and showing love too, bro. Great weekend. Absolute kill of a tailgate, man. All we need is KP to quit lying, man, and come to the tailgate for us, man. Ain't nobody gonna fight you out there, man.
I forgot KP said he was gonna pull up, man. Ain't nobody gonna never throw no hands, man. That's
How
another.
you gonna shame Miami fans for not going to game and you ain't come to tailgate, man? And you live right there.
That's crazy.
That's what I was saying. It's a Miami mentality.
You let him get off the show, man. You let him get off the show. No, I was saying I don't say that to like joke. Like I'm just saying for real. Like shit, like support got to come from the community, bro. Everything's community based. I ain't telling nobody if they can't afford a ticket, don't go buy it. But the community can't just say, "Oh, this is what Miami do." Nah, that ain't cool. That's why y'all losing the talent because
fuck that. Y'all
y'all
can
taking
afford
that shit for
ticket.
granted.
I don't know about the FSU game. Y'all, I understand maybe not being able to afford that ticket, but any other game, y'all
It's $5.
Right.
Yeah, they really
if y'all
are.
can't afford it, I'll buy your damn ticket, motherfucker.
No, I mean, that's
I ain't gonna do
bullshit.
that.
Cap, like you said,
I give it $10.
I do think that is something that is lost on our side of our fan base. Is yes, it's a pro team, but this is a college game, and as a fan, if you're going to be a collegiate football fan, and especially if you're around the city, when the tickets are absolutely dirt cheap, you're not doing your job as a fan. That's just true. I feel that way. I do.
No, I got
of course, we rather. I know where y'all at. Y'all at the crib. You know, and you watch it around the TV. You got your bud in the L. I feel you, dog. But go do your job for a little bit. 3 hours. Put the J down.
Can I ask you some real shit?
What's up? I'm gonna be there.
It feel like it ain't us there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a big like as big as like the black community is in Miami. It don't feel like it's like we was out of tailgating and it ain't us out there, bro.
And that's what I'm calling to, honestly. Because the tickets aren't expensive. That's why I'm calling out to them. I agree.
Right. I'm gonna say this.
It ain't a price thing. It ain't. It's not. You can't say that. When we get good, sure, maybe the Notre Dame game if we're a good year, a Florida State game, especially if it's a good year. But most of our tickets, bro, Middle Tennessee.
It's a terrible slate too. Like if I'm a fan,
like, I
don't want to go to that shit either. To be honest,
get it. It's the job. Yeah, I get it, but it's the job. I'm with it. And now that I'm in Florida, I got a 3-hour trip. Unless it's roll up work, I'll be at the home games. If we not working, I'll be at the home games. That's just what it's gonna be. You know, if we got a job to do that supersedes that, then that's what I got to do. But no, I agree with that. Take 100%. I do think that
I made that 3-hour drive, bro. At least
nobody.
3 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that. That's
up.
not even an issue to me. It's Saturday. I got nothing else to do. I can probably get a room for cheap. Go watch the game, crash out, come back home the next morning.
Right.
So I am calling for y'all to do a better job. That's a fact.
Alrighty, bam. Raw Dice, my guy, man. Solid people right there, man. We got some dope friends of the shows, fans, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up, helping hands. We the whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We working on scaling some things up, but right now we the crew. We put the shit together. We set the tailgate up. Some of the fans helped us out. My man Bam, wife cooked us some meatballs and some deviled eggs and the DJ. I'm forgetting my guy's name, man. I'm forgetting his name, but he came through with the screen and the DJ set.
Oh, yeah.
Florida State alum.
He had the light up Seminole shirt. That shirt was
right. He was getting your ass a hard time too. Everybody was they had you in the blender.
He's the only reason.
Yeah, they had you in the blender. But yeah, we got some great fans, man. We appreciate all the support, man. A lot of love out there. We got some content on the way. CJ, you got any shout outs? Anything?
No, man. Shout out to the people that came, man. That came out. Like I said, the people that showed up and showed some love. And it wasn't even just the big three, the roll up community, right? Shout out to the roll up community. People that listen to the show, that fuck with us, man. You know, coming out there helping out and stuff, man. So shout out to the roll up community. That's my shout out.
Already, man. Hey, man, peace and blessings. The score was 45-3. Don't let Larry lie to you. This shit ain't never happened before, man. That's cap. And this show is called No Cap, man. All that shit is egregious, and that is the worst team I've ever seen in my 40 years of living in the Big Three, bro.
God
that's
bless
on
you,
period.
Man. I hope we get another 40 more to see some other shit. Y'all better.
I got about 60 more, dog. Give me 40.
I gave you more
60.
life. And I want to shout out to the people that didn't show up. Come hang out with us next time, man.
All right. Hey, we in Tampa. We'll be in Tampa doing some dope stuff, some philanthropy. Shout out to my man JJ out there. He's connecting with us. But if you're in Tampa, we had the USF game. They just fired their coach. But we still gonna pull up, man. Try to do something with Ernie Sims, see what's up. But we hanging out in Tampa. You trying to link up, holler at us, man. Holler and get us out of here.